What is going on, my people? You already know what time it is when you hear the sound of my voice. That means it's time for another episode of the Pregame Podcast. My name is Wole, your host, and I am here with my amazing co-host. I got Queen Cassie to my right. How you doing, Queen?
Good, you already know.
All right, looking good. Little brown sugar. On my left, I got my navy blue goddess. How you doing, Tia? You all right?
Excellent. I'm chilling. I'm happy to be
Your
here.
bottom lip is always shiny as fuck. I just got to put that out there.
That and the forehead. It got to match my forehead.
We can never see your forehead. 4 episodes straight with the bangs.
I'm going to separate. You see that? You see that?
Okay,
Not her parting the bangs like Moses did the Red Sea.
Right.
No way. We're already wilding. And then you already know Dominican Parks, a.k.a. J. Poppy, in the back with his New York Giants hat on. I don't know why he's wearing that hat. These niggas embarrassed
I wear this
themselves.
hat because, first of all, I'm a Giants fan through and through. Second of all, fuck the Eagles. Third of all, fuck Mahomes. And her brother. But
Wow.
if we got to pick someone for the Super Bowl, which is this Sunday, guys, look at me.
No,
straight.
next Sunday.
No, it's
Next
I thought
Sunday.
it was this Sunday.
This Sunday is the Pro
not
Bowl.
this Sunday.
This Sunday is the
You'll
Pro Bowl.
find out next week. My pick. Fuck y'all.
This nigga. So J Poppy in the building, Cassie K in the building, Tia is in the building, and we got a special guest. This is your first time?
Shurelive. Shurelive.
This is your first? Get the
Shurelive.
fuck out of here.
Shurelive.
He
Shurelive.
is a producer
Shurelive.
who sells music to movie companies.
Okay.
He is a DJ. He is an engineer. He is
go.
a jack of all trades when it comes to the AV space. Mr. DJ Shurelive is in the building. How you doing, King?
I'm good. I feel a lot better with the chant.
Yeah, no.
You got a hype man
We
in
do it
here.
all. We do it all here.
Listen, last week we had Freddie on. He was doing the same thing for Freddie. You ain't special,
I love y'all.
King.
That's why.
Nah,
Party
he love you
on
for
Penn
real.
Street.
He love you for
Party
real.
on. Oh,
Hey,
that's right. He was there.
I was there.
He was there.
at your house. So before we, so
It was a party on Penn.
you can say that, and that's fine. So let's start there before we
Y'all
even
made me feel way left out. What
Right,
happened on
I'm
Penn Street,
down.
We
right?
about to let me rope
So-
y'all in. Let's start there. So you're a producer, you're an engineer, you're a DJ, you're a man who has a great ear for music in general. You are somebody who understands different sounds, different instruments, all of that. You are a connoisseur, if you will.
He is him.
You are also one of the biggest underground party promoters of all time.
Yes, he
Hey,
is.
yo.
Kapew, kapew. And parties on Penn became synonymous with where you live, nigga. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how that all started, where it came from? Seeing as how when I met you, you was like this very reserved, introverted, like Haitian dude. You know what I mean? You was reserved.
Shurelive?
Yeah. I mean, in 2010.
This is how you know. Nah, my homie's been rocking with me for a long time. So, this is true. When you catch me in domestic mode, I won't release my government. That's none of your business.
Yeah, it's none of their business. They don't care about that.
I am reserved. I'm quiet. I
You
just
mind
like
your
to get
business.
my job done. Fuck out.
Mhm.
Keep it pushing. And I got the hat on. It's time to entertain.
He's super
I gotta
man.
pay attention. Make sure people are engaged. Make sure people are having fun. Throwing up the heights.
Let's
Feel
go.
me? It's-
I feel like y'all need your own podcast or a sitcom or something.
Hey, we could talk about it. You know, availability Saturday, Wednesday. You know.
Word.
My people talk to your people.
Of course, 100%. We are each other people.
How'd the
so-
party start though, bro? What did he say?
We are each other's people.
Oh shit. J Poppy feeling good. I like when Josh is on one. It's gonna be an amazing
It's a
episode.
vibe.
For sure.
So, how did they come about? Why were you allowing so many strange people in your space? Most of them creatives, but like, where did that come from?
So that came from the need for the entertainers who are entertaining the consumers to have somewhere to like chill out, decompress, have a good one. You know what I mean? Like if you was there, you know, but
Yes.
it was always a good time. The first one was a slew of musicians, and it was just like a party till 6 a.m. and We freestyling here. We're talking about this. Somebody's playing a guitar. Somebody's playing a piano. So it started that way, and then it like unveiled into the consumer party that everyone knows it to be now.
Wow. So it sounds like consumers are not your favorite.
It's not that consumers aren't my favorite. It's that
Trend lately.
It got diluted. What it started off as didn't finish that way. So that's why.
Is that your fault as the promoter and the proprietor of this said party?
I'll take responsibility since I hosted.
In your space.
However,
whose fault was it? Was it Josh's
fault?
Was it his fault? Was it Josh's fault?
No. He wasn't there that late. He's
I was
still a stand-up young man.
I was still not
He's
drinking.
gone.
I was not even drinking yet. So
That's right. You popped your drinking cherry like 3 years ago. That's true. He popped his drinking cherry like during COVID. He had enough. They made him get the vaccine, and he was like, "Fuck this! I need some Brugal."
bro,
They filled his cup up, no ice. He took that shit straight. He was tired. I'm joking, guys. I don't know.
he doesn't know, but I just let him live his fantasy. So,
First off, everyone knows I'm joking. If they didn't, I just told them. I don't know when you started drinking, Josh. All I remember is you had them sweater vests. His sweater vest game in 2009 to 2011 was amazing.
You still got them?
No, they don't fit anymore.
Yeah, he was
Get his own line.
I do.
J Poppy sweater vest. I would buy him.
Right.
Or J Sweats.
Yeah.
J Sweats, the line.
We'll talk more about it later.
I mean, you can. I'm spitballing.
So let's talk about check-ins right now, guys. How is Joey?
Why don't you start us off since you feel awkward? Go ahead.
As you guys know, fuck Patrick Mahomes' wife and his brother.
Why?
Fuck the Eagles. Cause
Wow.
I'm a Giant.
He came out swinging like.
But no, really, fuck them. I really can't stand them. They act like they won those games. They act like, yeah, you got to put respect in my name because I'm a Mahomes. No, it's Patrick who's limping out in the field, sacrificing his body for the Chief, who respectfully got cheated to win.
The
Bengals should have won that game personally, but that's here nor there. But they're just too cocky, too full of themselves, and fuck them. That's why personally I don't want the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl because of that. But
you also said fuck the Eagles, so
because I'm a Giants fan, so that's all day, every day.
So you don't care who wins.
No, but if I have to pick a brother,
nah.
But if you had to
cancel the Super Bowl,
you pick the team.
If I had to pick a black quarterback.
Oh,
here you go. Bring your race into it.
It's Black History Month, guys. Happy Black History
Black.
Yeah, blackity black. I got to go with the blackest, the one that's more shaded.
You know what's wild about that, though,
Jalen Hurts.
J Poppy.
Jalen Hurts. My pick is Jalen Hurts
before. If your team
before.
were to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, you'd be rooting for a white boy.
I would be rooting
For a
for
white
the
boy.
red, white, and blue.
For a white boy.
Red, white, and blue, technically.
For a white
That's
boy.
my quarterback.
I said I'd be voting for the red, white,
which is
That's
worse.
our colors.
But we let him
That's
bury
our colors.
himself.
But that's my color.
This is
So
why
when
I'm not too
Patriots
mad.
win,
ahead.
right?
Go
Don't
ahead.
you guys
Go ahead,
also
man.
say we're going for the red, white, and blue, and
No.
nobody
No.
say
No.
shit?
Ever. Don't throw us in there with you, light skin ass
At
nigga.
least we were in the playoffs.
What's
so
wrong
fuck
with
y'all.
him?
Fuck the Patriots.
Randolph, say what you got to
Listen,
say,
he's
man.
Dominican, so I get the colorism.
Bro,
I
you're
get it.
Haitian, so you're also.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
Get it. I
There
get
we
it.
go.
Trust me, I get it.
It's the red, white, and blue.
Yo, so
It's the state for all
so
the
Shurelive, no
immigrants
matter
to go.
what, we rolling with red, white, and blue. That's what we doing.
For the Giants, I do. Dominicans, we do that.
You didn't say the Giants. You said no matter what, the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, you gotta
As soon
pick
as
the
I
Giants.
threw
The
whole
white
thing- the whole
quarterback,
conversation
as soon as
was
I
about
threw
the
white
Giants.
quarterback at your light skinned ass, you went no matter what, red, white, and blue.
I deal with this every
That
week.
sounded very much like Blue Lives Matter, like
Oh shit!
hold the blue line. That's what that sounded.
Wow.
That's what it
Yeah.
sounded like.
When I hear
Like,
red, white, and
he's
blue, that's
going
what I
down?
think.
Huh?
When I hear red, white, and blue, that's exactly where my
Bro,
mind goes.
I feel
Like,
I hear like
Patriot.
overbearing
Patriotic.
Patriots.
Right.
Patriots, yeah,
patriotism,
New England
like-
Patriots. I completely agree too. Yes.
No,
yes.
no, no. We're talking about patriotism.
But yes, if the Giants would have made it to the Super Bowl, I
you would have
be
rooted for a white boy. That's it.
Saquon is black. What are you talking about? Number
But
26.
your quarterback is white.
That's okay. That's a
He's
position.
white.
That's a position.
Hard H.
That's
So
a
white,
position.
red,
Hard.
white.
But right now there
He
are
a white
two
boy.
First time ever in the Super Bowl, February 12th.
First time ever, 2 black quarterbacks going against each other.
And if I
but you
could
hate the
pick
light skin
one,
one,
it's
even though
gonna be
you
Jalen
light
Hurts.
skin.
Jalen
And
Hurts.
you want the dark skin one, but
Jalen
you would have
Hurts.
rooted for the white one because he was on your team if you would have beat the black one, but he couldn't because he's not as talented. We got it.
Not really, but whatever. Anyway,
Just saying.
but I do have a question for the group, and I have been paying attention to the R. Kelly cases, right?
Okay.
And if you guys have not been known,
Shift.
there have been over many cases that have been dropped by the prosecutor in Chicago. Now, with just that, there's more detail of why it is occurring, but with that information, how does that make you guys feel, knowing that many cases are being dropped?
I need to know details.
Did you
though, like, you know what I mean?
Did you get the explanation from the,
I know the explanation,
prosecutor?
but have you guys are aware that he already has 2 life sentences in the state of New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's life. He ain't going nowhere. So knowing that he ain't going nowhere, he has life. He's gonna die in prison. But there's charges that being dropped in Chicago by the prosecutors. How do you guys feel about that? What's the first thing that comes to mind? Because there is kind of a reason why they're doing it.
Yeah, off rip though, my first thing is why. Like, before I can even say, oh, that's crazy. Whatever they say he did, we know he did, but
No, he did it.
right,
I mean,
right, you know what I mean?
It makes
Like,
me
but
think some of those are kind of false allegations. I don't know.
Nah.
Why would they just drop those charges like that? That's what, you know what I mean? They wouldn't drop it for no reason. So, I don't know. Like, what do you think? Why are you making that face?
That's a Sherlock, Holmes face.
Go ahead, Shurelive. What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Be
I'm not
honest.
entirely too informed on this situation.
It's fine.
The only thing I can think of is like it's just no worth pursuing it anymore. But
That's what I would say, yeah.
this is the U.S. judicial system.
Yes.
The red, white, and blue.
Do they ever stop pursuing anything? Like,
All right.
so
Well, depending on it's one of those matters we're talking about black women.
Shit, that part.
So
That's
like,
why I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
And I got
Dismiss,
tricked.
doing time. Who cares? They don't care about
Yeah.
giving us justice. So
Right.
it is.
I
what it
got
is.
tricked last year when the 3 major charges got dropped in the Tory Lanez Meg Thee Stallion case. We all got tricked because they dropped the charges that were the most serious charges that would have put this little nigga in jail. And everyone was like, all right, well, if Meg's team dropped the charges, clearly they know that the evidence would not convict Tory. So, ipso facto, Tory is innocent. Fast forward 8 months later, they released the call.
Yes.
And that's all I needed to hear. I don't need to see shit. You release that audio and you play it in the courtroom. Me as a juror, I'm so fucking sorry, bro. I'm so fucking drunk. Oh, so this nigga shot her. He shot at her. He didn't mean to shoot her, but he shot at her. He did it. He's guilty as fuck.
Yes, he was.
But like, why did they drop the charges beforehand? And when you pay attention to the trial when it went down before New Year's of last year into this year, you understand that the prosecution, them niggas was playing chess. They weren't playing checkers because they didn't have all the evidence. They didn't have the fucking voicemail. They didn't have any of that. So they dropped the charges and they said, we can always drop the charges and bring it up later. And that's exactly what they did. They dropped the charges at the beginning of 2022, brought the case back up and took it to court in December of 2022, and they prosecuted his ass.
Yeah, sure did.
What you just brought to the group sounds exactly like that. But also, I want to piggyback on what Shurelive is saying. It's probably not worth it to pursue because it sounds like the Cosby thing, right? Like, he's already doing 2 consecutive life sentences. It's 50 years. He's going to die in there.
He is going to die.
He's dead already. Like, he's a dead man in jail. So what the fuck is another 4 or 5 life sentences? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like, when they tried to pile on all of this shit with Cosby, it's like, bro, Cosby is already like 81 years old. Giving him 3 life sentences does what to the women that he raped? Like, no disrespect to what happened to them, but what does that do for them?
Like,
You're not
I mean,
getting like. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I just feel like for the women, it's it's just.
Is it justice?
Right.
At 81, 3 life he gonna be dead. And Bill Cosby.
I'm saying the sentence alone serves as justice, but if they weren't personally heard, then there's some women that want to make sure, like, nah, this is for what you did to me. You're already in there for what you did to them, and they deserve that. You know what I mean?
So you would want that? You would want that for you if you knew, if, like, so, like, if...
I don't, you know me.
But like, if you were one of Cosby's victims from the 60s to 80s, because I've been watching that documentary on Hulu,
let's say R.
right?
Kelly, because it's exactly
the same.
what's going on.
Right.
R. Kelly, whatever.
Yeah.
If you were a victim of either one of these fucking weird black men, right? Would it make a difference if they got charged and were found guilty of doing the wrong to you? Or would you find solace in the fact that, and feel justified that they're just never going to be free anymore?
Fuck no. I don't care if you're in
So
there
you need it
for
to be
4,
for
5, 6 life sentences. Yeah, I need mine in there too.
Got it. That's a perspective that I like. If he's there and he's gonna die in there, cool. But like you're bringing, that's a perspective that I'm not aware.
That's
of.
exactly
Because like
what
it's
occurred
like
with
double
R.
fuck
Kelly.
that nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Word.
Triple fuck.
So
him.
with
Like,
R. Kelly, the prosecutor was able to convince the court that because what happened in New York with getting 2 lives, he ain't going nowhere. They decided to like drop the sentence. Now it's like what Wole said. That was going to be my follow-up question. It's like if you were a family member or a victim to that scenario, like how would you feel? And I'm glad we're having this type of conversation a little bit early in our episode, but it's still a conversation.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We don't always got to do check-in.
It's still
I'd rather
fine.
have these conversations. So you wouldn't feel justified.
Nah,
You would like, nah, nigga, try him.
he's already in there. I know that.
I think I would feel justified though.
You would feel
feel like-
justified. You wouldn't need him to be convicted of
For my personal
your personal attack, your rape, or your whatever.
No, I think I would feel justified knowing that he's not going to be able to do that to anyone else again.
Got it.
Knowing that
You feel that way, and Cheeks is like, no, fuck that. He needs to be guilty of all of it.
Yeah.
I respect that too.
Yeah.
I respect that too because it's again, I'm a man. We're men. We can't. Me, Shurelive, and J Poppy, we don't know what it's like.
Nope.
Like men can be raped, but like, you can
not
try.
really though.
No, we can be
Nah,
raped.
it can happen.
We can
Yeah,
have sex
for sure.
against our will with other men or with women who got muscles. So
How though?
Or drugs.
what you mean how?
Getting drunk. There's
Are
there's stories out there.
you
Yeah.
are you sexual assault shaming right now?
I'm not.
I'm very well prepared. to
I just
cook
have
you.
a difference of an opinion, I guess.
You don't think men can be raped
No, because I feel like
by other men?
no, maybe emotionally
Even by other
But
men. Other men
by
first.
other men.
Can men be raped
Oh yeah.
by other men?
All right, yeah.
Can men be
By
raped by
women-
women?
No,
Why not?
to me, because a man has to be aroused in order for you to actually have sex. So if you're
That's-
aroused
That's
in that way,
That's
then it's kind of consensual a little
You
bit
ca-
at that
Nah,
point.
fuck me.
That's not fair.
you.
All right, I'm sorry.
Come on now.
You kind of
speaking out of turn.
It's not
problematic.
consensual at that
No,
point.
no.
If you're turned on and like,
Hold up, but you know
You
homie was
can't
watching
force-
you from the get. You walked in the room, you was like, got him.
So look,
No.
let's do this. Let's do
that's
this.
not necessarily rape
No,
though.
I'm not saying
And I don't
that's
Whoa,
rape.
whoa. Let's do
It's
this.
setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Setup.
Okay, yeah, you
Women are
cannot-
strategic.
Yeah, that's
That's a
true.
good-
but that's
that-
a different though.
So like, listen. Let's say y'all all heard the story with Drake 2021 during COVID, right? Had sex with a girl, poured hot sauce in a condom, threw it in the trash.
Yep.
She took the condom out the trash and tried to like put the sperm in her vagina with a turkey baster.
She's crazy as hell.
That's rape.
Wait,
That's rape.
that's
Yeah.
That
wait,
is
what?
rape.
Yeah.
What what
put-
she did to him?
That's rape because now she gets to claim that he got her pregnant, but he clearly diluted the sperm in the condom, threw it away. She took it out of the trash, put a turkey baster in it, stuck it in her, got a yeast infection or whatever the fuck, and was like, "Oh my pussy lips is hot." That's rape. That's a small example, right? And that's Aubrey. That's the top tier. That's the top of the line. Now let's go to a more common, everyday.
Let's define it real quick. I got the definition.
Go ahead. Read
Rape
that
is
off.
a type of sexual assault usually involving sexual intercourse or other form of sexual penetration carried out against a person without their consent.
For sure.
So,
So
if
you
a
don't.
guy is sleeping with the girl without his consent, that's rape.
Or
Yeah, like whether he's aroused or not, if you stroke a penis enough, like it's
gonna get hard.
Right, but that doesn't mean he had.
If you hold a gun
Guys,
to it,
I don't know, but
Cassie,
okay.
if you hold a gun,
I'm gonna give you an example though in a second.
Go ahead. No, you go.
Oh, you ready?
You go.
You
You
sure?
go. You cook. You
Because
cook.
I all right. So there's a story I heard, right?
Ooh, story time with
Somebody
JaTia.
somebody. So it was a dude. He was talking. He got to know this girl. She invited him over. Cool, getting to know you, but he wasn't feeling her like that. It was just kind of, let me see how it goes. But he was not feeling her, right? They're drinking. She keeps pouring them up. Oh, you're not drinking enough. She's trying to get laid. You know what I mean? And eventually that's exactly what happens. She takes him upstairs. He's drunk, blah, blah, blah. She does the do. He wasn't even fully aware. You know what I mean? Just straight took advantage. And I can't say how hard he was or whatever. But none of that matters. He had no intention.
He was raped.
Her. That's rape.
100%.
Next day, he's like, questioning his decisions because he knew how he was feeling at the beginning. You know what I mean? Everything after that, none of that matters. She took advantage of him. Like,
Facts.
She raped him.
Facts. What if a man is bound to a bedpost? What if he goes on a date with a woman, is lured back to her crib, and then she convinces him to let her tie him up, and then he realizes the drink that she gave him, there was a roofie in it or whatever, and now he's incoherent. He don't know what the fuck's going on, and he's also tied up. He's bound legs and arms to the bedpost. You can suck a dick with a nigga incoherent, and it's gonna get hard, and you can ride it, no problem. Nigga, that's rape.
Still rape.
Rape.
There's
no consent.
when there's drugs involved,
Because even the
I
opposite,
understand that.
even without drugs, the opposite. I mean, liquor, whatever, the opposite.
If you're
it's true.
into-
If a woman, you can spit on it, you can do whatever you want and say, well, she was wet, she was into it. If some women is just like that, they're having a good time, they're relaxed. That doesn't mean she wanted sex. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's where it gets tricky, right? Because we can say that. Brock Turner got off with that. Or he got off with 6 months instead of spending the rest of his life in jail. He literally took a drunk college girl from a party, brought her into the alley next to the house, and was raping her unconscious body. Yeah, she was kind of coherent, and she wasn't sleeping, but, like, he raped her. And if it wasn't for two men to be like, yo, what are you doing, my nigga? It was on the ground. The judge said, you know what? We're not going to send him to jail for the rest of his life because this young man has a bright future. This nigga was 19 years old when he did that. The girl that he did it to was also 19 years old. And they let him off because he could swim good. And because he was white. But, like, nigga, if that happened to a guy, it wouldn't even have went to court. If a girl said, oh, my God, come on, let's go. Yeah. Did you ever watch Money Train with Wesley Snipes?
No.
You need to watch Money Train. Yeah,
I've never seen it either.
I'm gonna get y'all niggas homework.
Movie night.
Yeah, movie night for sure.
The
But
Pregame podcast per night.
there's a scene in Money Train that's so simple, but it like reeks of sexual assault. Wesley Snipes is a detective who is trying to catch thieves on the train track, like in the subway in New York, right? And so one of the characters he plays is a drunk dude. He plays a drunk dude. He pours liquor on his coat or whatever, and he sits down and he acts like he's drunk. Two big girls come out of nowhere, two big bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Two big girls come through, and he's just like, rah, rah, rah. He's like acting like he's drunk. And they're like, want to come home with us, baby? And like, they just grab him. They just pull him. And it's like, yeah, come on. And he's like going with them. And the signal was like, pull on your collar to let the other detectives know, come get me out of this shit because this is crazy, right? It's not always about drugs or alcohol, but niggas get raped all the time and don't say shit. From women and guys, and it's not as freaking as women, and I get where you're coming from because, like, it's a definitely like a more like if a dude rapes a woman, obviously, shame on that nigga. We need to jump him and we need to throw him. You know what I'm saying? But guys get raped too because I work right next door to a sexual assault domestic violence organization, and they have homes for men who have been raped by men and women. Who have been sexually assaulted by men and women. And not every nigga is Wole or Shurelive or J-Poppy and like masculine. There are a lot of niggas that present very feminine but like women and get taken advantage of all the time. All of the fucking time. So that's all I'm saying. I'm shutting up because I feel like I talked a lot and I don't want to talk that much.
You did, but it was important and we appreciate your thoughts.
Word.
And following by that, because I feel like we are, in a good area. There was another case that Miss JaTia is a little bit disappointed about, but I got to bring it to light.
Uh-oh.
Don't do me like that.
Yes.
Don't do me like that.
You was not too happy about it. We got to talk about
I'm
it.
just saying, don't come out the woodwork. That's all.
What's happening? I'm
know.
like lost.
You'll know.
Right, inform me.
Women slapped with $3 million lawsuit for friend zoning a guy. Now, you're wondering what the hell happened. Well,
Tell us.
happened in Singapore. A man is suing a woman for $3 million for rejecting his advance, citing emotional trauma. So, because he was...
So is it a Chinese nigga?
Singapore, yeah. So, Asia.
Nah, that's in
Wow, really?
Chinese. That's in China.
Singapore is a country itself.
It's not in China.
You
Whatever.
really got to stop this.
Listen,
I can't.
I got a D+ in geography, nigga. Fuck all y'all.
Nah, you're good. What did I say last week?
his
Orgy?
muscle, got him. That's what you said. Like,
Singapore is his own place.
yes.
Singapore
It's
is
not
a country.
Singapore, China. It's
No, Singapore is its own
I
country.
So it's like. So
I'm
it's
sorry
like,
to any of the any of
Easy
our
community, no
viewers.
facts.
Please.
Like,
So it's not like. It's not like. It's like.
I'm scared
done.
about what's about to
So
come out of
it's
your mouth
not in
next.
China. Period.
So it's like. It's like.
No, you know what I get though? I love it.
He's
I love
all
it because he keeps speaking over. He's like, how can I get him some more?
Right.
So
Yo.
wait, if
So it's not Fuyang, Singapore. No, it is Fuyang, Singapore. It's
He got
Fuyang.
up.
I
We
can't.
gotta.
So the previous podcast.
We lost our guest.
So it's like. It's like Tallahatchie, Singapore type shit.
bruh,
Dude, what?
bruh, tell him
What?
what? Tell him who?
So it's like
Log on.
Tallahatchie.
Wole,
so it's
tell 'em
like
what?
It's like so it's like we make the good. What's the name of the good weave?
Oh,
The good weed.
we're not going
Good
there.
weed.
The,
You know what I mean? Like that's what
Throw
it
it
is.
out the window.
Alright, boom.
Throw it out the
So
window.
it was in Singapore.
It was
we
in
make the good
Singapore.
weed.
They
I
go on a
can't.
date? Did they go on like a Tinder date, like a social media
No,
date?
it was a day they had a mutual feeling, but it turns out that she wasn't feeling him like that, and just ghosted him. And because of ghosting him, he was like, "Yo, mental drama."
He'll never win that $3 million.
He's
And-
never
I was
gonna
about to
win
say-
that.
I
I
was
was
gonna-
gonna say that too. That shit's
like,
not going
what?
anywhere.
She was slapped, guys. That means it passed. Like, she's paying those $3 million.
Was she
Wait.
convicted?
What you mean slapped? What does that
Women
mean?
slapped with $3 million.
That doesn't mean she was convicted of anything.
Yeah, that doesn't
Bro,
mean he won that
he-
case though.
He won
He
the
won the
case.
case?
Yes.
How?
Because
It doesn't even say that in the article.
you read the captions below with the details.
Yeah, and I didn't get anything
What does
that
it
said
say?
that
What does it say? Read
she
those
had to
shit.
pay
Talk to
him
us.
$3
He
million.
alleged that she was caused damage to his seller reputation
Got
and
that.
trauma, depression, and impact on his life. He also filed a $22,000 magistrate court claim of. Shurelive, I'm wearing sunglasses. Can you finish reading that?
Wow.
All right, story time. All right, where are we going?
At the bottom. God, I
And
guess
man
working
became
more
pregnant.
than
The
he's
woman
supposed to
asked for
be.
Space. She felt constricted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on October 22nd, the year, I'm not going to even try and pronounce that, issued her a letter of demand threatening legal action for monetary damages arising from negligent infliction of emotional distress and possible defamation. Oh, okay, so it's the defamation part. Because the emotional part, that's not a admissible in court. Like, but
Yeah, but where does that? Where in that article does it
Does it say
say
she
she paid him $3 million and was convicted of a crime?
That's what
Like
I'm trying to figure
that's
out.
what I'm trying to figure out.
Guys,
That's not what I got from reading that.
So she may not have been, but either way, he went through with the lawsuit.
she better get a damn
Right,
good
she got a
lawyer
law-
to
right.
freaking
she's not.
prove her side
Listen.
because what? If
So
I want to
if that's
ghost
the
you,
case-
I'm gonna ghost you.
There's a lot
Simple.
of lawsuits pending. If
speak on it. One more time. Say it again. Hold up. For the people in the back. One more time.
I am like Queen Ghost.
Girl, yeah,
Be
me
nice
too.
about it now.
Woo. Don't try it. I ain't got no money for you, so it ain't even worth it.
But where's the
Broke,
defamation
baby.
though? What does she like slander his name? Like what? What
Uh,
did she do for defamation of character?
She probably called him a cornball.
Could have been creep. Could have been like, you're not my friend.
To, like,
anymore.
other
Could've
people?
been-
Nah, she
She
called
called him a
Like to other people
her.
Did she go to the media and like go to the news? Like,
It could have been a lot of different
did she do it on
Nah,
social media?
Wait,
like,
there's no photos of them because I guarantee, right? She was a baddie.
Wow.
She was definitely a baddie. He was feeling herself. He was posting her everywhere, and I'm.
No, I don't think.
This is personal. He was posting her everywhere, and she wasn't doing none of that shit. And then he felt like it was going in a direction it wasn't. And when she said she needed space, she knew he was clingy, so she couldn't just come straight out and be like, "I don't want to be with you." So she was like, "I need space. I'm working on some things." And when she didn't come back, he was heated.
He was heated.
Because he ain't got nothing to post
He
no
was
more.
salty.
Gentlemen, I just want. Did y'all hear the strategy?
I heard the strategy.
Y'all heard the strategy, right?
Wait,
My
See how she broke it down? That's
what happened.
Hold up.
Listen.
Subpart B, subpart C, and subpart D. Just in case a motherfucker try to act wrong.
What's wild? Cassie wasn't Cassie. I said Casey. Cassie wasn't even surprised. She was like, "Yep, I know." I did all that, girl.
Oh no, girl code is on deck. They knew it
It's
was up.
on deck because, listen, it happened.
But also, and I say this, I say the reason why you see what happens when women be rejecting men. Not every man can take rejection. He really be shooting women, like straight up killing them. So like she let him off easy, and he hit her with a lawsuit. I'd rather the lawsuit than be shot. You know what I mean? Some men can't take rejection, and he was mad. It seems like he was madly in love with her, like he was obsessed, and she was just
obsessed.
like, "Yo, I gotta get away."
I'm sorry if you're doing all that. You're
even doing a
obsessed.
lawsuit, you had to be. He was obsessed with this. Obsessed.
Like beyond.
So
But
that's
it's like,
why
let
it wasn't.
die.
It wasn't like a strategy. She was just like,
But if
"Hey,
you
how do
guys
I get away
was
from him?"
slapped with a $3 million case, guys, like what advice would you like give to our audience of how not to friend zone your
First of all,
person?
some
How
people
not to
make
friend
terrible
zone or how
friends.
not to ghost someone.
Right.
There's a difference.
Those are two
How to
very different
properly
questions.
Friend zone a person.
How
You
do
know
you
what?
friend zone?
Is there a
Cassie?
proper way?
Communication is key.
What does that mean?
Communication key. I get that
Communication
because
is
sometimes
What
people be
does
on the
that
wrong.
mean
Some people be on the
now?
wrong
You
page.
have to communicate.
But
You
What
have
does
to
that
explain.
mean?
do you say it like around the first date?
I hate where we're at in the world.
I'm gonna break it
You
down. I'm gonna
have
break
to
it
go.
down.
What does that mean?
Do you break it down after the first date, the follow up message, the second date?
What is the message?
Is it a month? Like, what is the time
What
frame? Like,
is the message?
how do
Okay.
you break
all right.
down
To
properly?
friend zone someone.
Properly.
All right.
Make
You
sure
know-
make this a
You don't-
YouTube
not
clip,
even
by
a
the
friend
way.
zone.
This is a headline. This is your YouTube baby.
This
Like,
will
yo,
be our clip. This will be our
yeah,
clip.
this will.
What are you saying to these men to let them know that they got no shot?
Or female.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm
Lesbians
gonna go.
could get
I'm gonna
friends
go.
too.
I'm gonna go.
You go.
I'm
You
gonna
go.
I'm
You
gonna
go.
go. 'Cause I used to have a hard time with that, but now I'm very, very
Testify,
direct
sister.
because.
She said it. You have to be direct.
Yeah, but some people are really looking for love, right? And some
Them
women-
niggas ain't looking for love. You look good.
Nah. It be beyond that though. Trust me, it be beyond that.
She is on something.
They ready to settle. They're ready to lock it all the way down. And sometimes you're in a space where, like, I gotta be honest, I am not. I'm looking to build a business. I'm looking for help with that. Like, some people are looking for love. Some people are looking for help. So if I tell people exactly where I'm at and what I got going on, and I put it out there, like even the OF stuff, like I let it know right away, because you'll look at me like, I don't want you looking at me and holding me to a standard that I'm not at. So I got this, that going on, and I basically try to, in their eyes, make them be like,
And this is off.
I don't gotta let you down. After that, I'm hoping you're already like, nah, she got way too much. Yeah, like I went on a date, a lunch date not too long ago, and I told the dude straight up, laid it all out. This is what I got going on. This is what it is. Blah blah blah.
What was his
And
reaction?
his reaction was actually the opposite of what I expected, because he was still like, that don't bother me. That's cool. Like, and that's not what I wanted.
Were you attracted to him?
He's still
No.
laying his
And that's
emotions.
why that's not what you wanted. Because if you were attracted to him, you might have entertained that for a
But
little
sometimes, right? But sometimes,
Ooh.
right? And I've learned this also. Like, attraction's
Every
one
kiss
thing,
begins
right?
with K.
It don't mean it's not
bit.
everything.
It don't mean everything,
It's
but
not
it'll
everything.
get
So
your
I was
foot.
willing to give him a shot, despite the fact that I wasn't head over heels about him. You
It'll
know what
get
I mean?
your foot in the door.
For sure.
A
lot faster.
I done
probably.
dated a lot of pretty bitches that shouldn't have had
They shouldn't have.
any of my time
Shouldn't have a
past.
shot in hell, huh?
It shouldn't have my attention past 3
Testify,
weeks.
brother.
And it lasted way longer than that. 'Cause they were what a lot of other men would consider like beautiful women, bad bitches. Like,
Yeah.
bad
were.
bitches are the worst. They're the worst. Wow. What's this? What's that
Just
mean?
a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All of the bits.
All of the bits.
All of the bits.
All of the
Yikes.
bits.
Cassie, the last time you friend zoned a brother or rejected a man,
Oh,
how
what
did that
advice
go?
you
Right.
could give from your past experience on how to properly like friend zone?
Both.
Because both of y'all are like
Okay.
gorgeous milk chocolate goddesses.
Amen to that.
So I
Oh,
already
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So I already know y'all got the white boys, the little half and half niggas, the little.
She laughed because she got like 4
No,
million
no,
right now.
guys,
So I'm like,
She got
dog.
about 4 niggas.
I don't know
Connor,
what.
She got 4 niggas. This
She
kid
got
color
Tyler,
trying to-
Ryan, Connor, and Jack.
What's the
what they're
biracial
talking
name?
about.
Adonis?
What about Dylan, my
She got a
guy?
couple
I don't have
Adonises.
anybody.
Both of y'all got a couple Adonises on your ass.
No.
Yo, I know y'all got white
No.
boys and biracial niggas and Asian niggas. You got a bunch of Zilong Cho, and
And then we also get them
Sorry, what?
Grand
Cho.
Rising Queen. we got them too.
Yeah, Akbar and all them niggas. You got a couple of them, both of y'all.
Listen,
So how do you let Akbar know that you're not trying to eat bean pies for the
I'm
next
not
3 years?
a good person to really ask. I can't lie.
That's
Are you
how
direct?
you're the
Are you
perfect
direct?
person to ask.
We gotta break it down. Help you
Because
out.
I'm like the queen of ghosting people, so I shouldn't be asked. Because I kind of just like, you know, we go out on a date. I know if I like you or not. If I'm not feeling it, then that's it.
You
You
just
know
let
what
it
I
die-
mean?
you-
Like
it fizzle- you
you'll
let it
text
die
me all the time, and I'm just like, oh, not really making conversation, and I'm kind of just not even
So
responding at that point.
There it is,
Wow.
guys. Follow the hints. Read between the
Yeah,
lines.
like know when a girl is not interested. Like
There you
I feel
go.
like men don't really know when
How
you're
are
not
we supposed
interested.
to?
Yeah,
When the-
Because
There you go.
I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Like I really
It's the
don't.
rejection.
How are we
thing,
supposed
yo.
to?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't say it
By
directly,
the energy that you're getting, like it's all about the energy to me.
She just said it clearly. If she's not giving you the same energy in the conversation as before when you guys initially
So really what it-
connected,
what-
it's a clue that things
You're
are
not
You gotta
respond-
have some self-respect. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
You're not
pointing on it.
responding is the answer that I need. Like I'd rather get ghosted
Right.
because some women will entertain it and like do what Cassie just described, and it's like that doesn't help because that gives like lame niggas hope. Like that gives simps hope.
But we gotta help
If you
out
were like,
those lame
oh,
niggas.
if a nigga texts you, hey, how you doing? How you doing, beautiful? It's been a week, and then you text back.
not you calling out the timing. Oh,
Yeah,
damn, it's
yeah.
been a while since I talked
No.
to you.
No.
Hey,
I'm
what you
saying
doing, girl?
I'm not saying the simp did it in the text.
No,
I'm
you
saying
right.
I'm saying that's the time that's passed. A minimum 7 days, right? And nigga, hey, beautiful, how are you? How you doing? And like you look at your fucking text if you're the woman and you haven't talked to this thing in like minimum 7 days. And then you respond. Don't respond. Because if you respond, that tells him that you want to engage in conversation. And
Which
that's how
she
he's going to
might though,
take
but
it.
that don't mean she wants to be with him.
Yes.
So
but
there's that friend zone thing.
But,
Exactly,
and this is the
friend
only time I say but, because it's going to eradicate what you just said. But don't do it because you give these niggas hope.
Truth be told, though, a lot of men don't even want to be friends with women,
And that, you just
and that
like
be the
I
problem.
think you just read
That's
my
really
mind.
the
Like,
problem. Like,
men don't want to be friends.
you're missing out
Like,
on
I don't
wild
understand
fun.
why.
That's not true.
It's true.
Y'all sound like
Wole,
Steve Harvey.
Wole,
Nah.
I'm dead serious.
I know.
You
Go
men
ahead, cook.
cannot be friends with beautiful women or good-looking, attractive women.
I'm
I
friends
don't
with
understand.
y'all.
Oh yes, but I'm saying if you know what I
Sherlock,
mean,
you don't
like
need to read your-
exactly. Why? What's the problem? Why can't you just be
got it,
friends? Like
All right, no,
We
so
got it.
as,
we need
all right,
that
so
in our life.
we,
I'm
yeah.
gonna speak some
You
real
just
game real
want
quick, right?
you want handsome men that look good.
The fact
As
that
a
Mr.
friend.
Shurelive raised his hand slowly.
What is
You wanna
the
know why- all right, so
problem?
this is why I raised my hand up
Go
slowly,
ahead,
right?
Go ahead, Shurelive.
Because this is a lesson I had to learn in the last few years, right? It's like
Ooh,
you don't have to pursue every girl that you meet, right?
facts.
that's a fact.
If anything, it's better to have some as friends. Why?
It'll
Because
happen.
they'll
It'll go
bring
there.
some insight to you that you never seen coming.
Amen.
For
You
sure.
give some games.
For sure.
Give some games.
However,
up.
Oh,
You're
here we
not
go.
clear.
You understand
That
by saying,
brother's
but
never going
everything
to
positive you
like
just said
engage
went
on
out
a
the
friend
window.
zone tip. You're gonna be, all right, I'm just gonna wait. I ain't talked to her in a bit. Oh, she just put up a dope pic. Hey.
Listen.
like he said,
Yo,
there's
claps.
dudes.
I can't.
He know.
But that's the thing. Honestly, the whole reason why women ghost, and I'm sure men wonder why. What, you could have just told me, you could have communicated that, blah 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 blah. There's a deep rooted fear in women about the way men take rejection. Point blank.
It's true.
Listen.
It's always
I
about
respect
how they're gonna handle it. I'm telling you,
respect
deep
that.
rooted.
That's
Like,
a
really good point.
it's
I
in the
respect
news
it, and I
all the
get that.
time.
Go
Like,
ahead.
it's deep rooted. You don't know how someone's gonna respond to that because some men really feel entitled. Like, I put in the effort.
And that's why you need men as friends.
Right,
And
but
that's
y'all don't
why
want to be friends. I
But
need
men
people to
don't wanna
protect
be our
us.
friends,
Right, you
though.
want to hit it.
But
it's
Like,
true.
That's
That's
crazy.
men.
But
That's
I
not
feel like
Wole,
we're
Shurelive, J-pop.
But I think we're drifting away from like the main focus of
What was
like,
the main focus?
the
brother?
main
Real
it was
respect.
like actually we did two things, right?
Yeah.
We dived in with our own personal testimonies and experience of what we went through as the ghoster or as friend zone, right? But how can we help those lame niggas, as you call them? How can we help them and advise them that, hey, if certain time frame, like you gave an example, she is not giving that same type of energy or not responding, like this is your cue to, like, you know what, back away.
Nah, I
Don't
hate
get
to put
involved.
this on the men, but
It
it's
applies
okay
on
that
females
it's okay
too,
to be
but-
direct and say, hey, listen, I've been trying to approach you on a more than a friend tip, and if you only want to be friends, like, I feel like maybe that's the case. I want you to know that's cool. Let us know it's cool.
Right.
Let us know you're not tripping.
Exactly.
Because
I
now,
can respect that.
yeah,
So
you know what I
here's
mean.
the thing. Here's the thing, right?
I hate to put it on the men though, but
No.
it's on the men.
But
This
the
applies
only
to
way that
everybody.
works, the only way that works.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
Go
cut
ahead,
you off.
go ahead,
The only
go
way
ahead,
that
bro.
works is if you've made a clear sign where I'm like, all right, I got to question something. Hey, are we cool like that or are we not cool like that? Because then I'll know how to proceed. If there is no clear sign, dude is going to.
What do you mean by-
continue like
How
a
is it
truck.
not clear though? That's
like if she's
all right,
already
so
not
we
don't
responding,
understand.
she's not
So,
responding
alright,
often.
boom.
They're
Like,
not respond. All right, so
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't want to talk.
as a woman who's starting a business, your time
it's
is
valuable.
exactly
yeah.
right. So you, especially when you let me know that up front. All right, bet she's just working on her business. Boom, boom. Like, as a person who owns my own business, I know shit gets real, especially when you're in your off season. So, but it takes individuals who've gone through that to understand. So it's both sides.
Yeah.
It's both sides. Dudes, do better. Women, we need a little help. Just, you know what I mean, don't be afraid to be like, no, bro, I'm not fucking with you.
right.
Maybe
We're
not
afraid.
like
You
that.
say that.
Like, maybe not like that, based off of the fear. but like,
No.
it's just
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
my man,
I had to friend zone somebody recently,
talk to me.
and like I said, we went out on a
It's not,
date.
it's
and
not shower dude, right?
It's not who?
Shower dude.
Wait,
the
we
guy-
know
Shower
what's
dude.
going on.
Shower
Oh
dude.
hell no! It's not. I
She
told you I
blocked
blocked
him.
his
Yeah, she
ass.
blocked
Okay.
him.
Yes.
I just
He
wanna make
turned me
sure.
off.
He got the full
like,
block.
would you do some crazy
He
shit like that?
sent her nudes in the shower.
Yeah.
Unprovoked.
And I don't
Before
even
the
know
first
this
date.
He sent it
man.
Right.
4 or 5
Well-
times, and like every time she tried
More
to look
detail
at the
is
message,
on our last episode.
you know how you get an MMS message and you go to look at it, and then the
This is on
and the
Messenger.
photo timed out. He did that 4 times, and then when she finally seen
No,
it,
he
well,
was deleting it, Wole.
Yeah, he was
He was
deleting it.
sending it and deleting
Yeah,
it, sending
yeah.
it and unsending
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, what
What
is
is
he
it?
doing?
What are you sending?
And
to?
then they got on the phone, and he was like, "I'll send it to you right now." And creepy ass nigga.
Yo, weirdo.
Brethren, what are you doing?
Yo.
Shit.
And he acted like he was a nice guy, like asked me out on a date. And I was like, oh, I was really thinking about it because he wasn't a bad looking guy. I was like, all right, maybe. And then
If he wasn't a creep, would you have gave him some?
gave him some.
Gave him some.
Look,
Nah.
look,
Hell
you
no.
see, look, you see her reaction. Her reaction was too disgusting.
Availability,
Give
the-
him
Gave
some
him time
what?
or gave him
Some
some?
water?
Gave
Time.
Cassie is a relationship gal. Off
Right.
top.
I'm not just
She
like,
ain't out here like that.
No.
She ain't just gonna bust it
Would
wide
you test the
open.
water, going out, courting,
He asked me out on a date.
That's
so
why
I was like,
that's the only reason why she
okay, yeah,
entertained
let's
him,
go
'cause
out
you
on a
stepped
date.
different.
Where'd y'all
You
go for
stepped
food?
different.
We didn't go.
She
She
blocked
didn't
him.
even
Fucked up
get
that.
there.
He fucked up that
I
soon.
told you.
It was-
he
he
sent
asked
me
him
the
on a-
dick pic after. No,
after he
a
asked him on a
video
date.
of him jerking off in the shower.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? So I was like, yeah, blocked. Because
he
no,
had
you
the
don't
fish.
even know me.
He
Like,
had the fish and lost it.
I
Like
can't.
that quick. Like hooked it and.
He
lost
didn't even
it.
wait for the date though.
That's
at
the
least,
thing.
Yo,
at least follow through and kill the date. At least be an all-star in the date, nigga. You know what I mean? At least get the
He
fan
ruined
vote.
that one.
Yo.
You didn't get the fan vote,
See,
and you
that's a
already.
He's a
guy.
creep. He's a
That-
You
real
didn't get the
that's
fan
a
vote, and
guy.
you already. You like that?
That makes me think he's
You
sending it
see?
to this one, that one, and another
He
one.
1000% did it to
Yeah.
all of them.
Yo.
Right, for sure.
But those niggas
I'm not one
are
of them.
simps.
Like,
Those
they
niggas
Those
are
are niggas.
different. Those aren't.
All right,
Those are
I kind
there's
of
a
You
difference.
see what you
I didn't
did,
know we
J.
were
Poppy?
going like this far,
We're
but
gonna-
What
What
No,
you mean?
friend
Come on
zone
now.
a
Okay.
Relationships always
Yeah,
go
right.
down this road.
No.
And anything related to the opposite
Sometimes they
sex.
do go off the road. That's true.
Like we
But-
derailed because I made the comment.
No,
but
no. So,
you
no,
friend
this is-
zoned someone recently.
Yeah. So, it's, it's a guy from Boston. He's a good-looking guy, whatever.
Yes.
We went out on a date probably around like the end of the summer.
What y'all do? What was the date?
Ooh,
The date was
is
dinner.
important.
It was just dinner. That was
Dinner
it.
where though?
walk on the beach.
Where did we go? We went to
You know where you went. Don't put
Hibachi, I think. We went to
Okay.
Hibachi.
All right.
Somewhere.
Noble.
No, it was
Noble's in New York and Miami. I'm joking.
no. It
In
was
Cali.
somewhere in Mass somewhere. Anyways,
Okay.
I really wasn't like when I was on the date with him. I really wasn't really like feeling him like that. I don't know.
Why? He
I don't
wasn't
know how to.
attractive?
I don't
What
want to
was it?
say like I
Was he
really
light
wasn't
skinned?
like.
Safe space.
Wow.
I don't know. Like his pictures, he looked different in the pictures than from seeing
He
him
looked
in
better.
person.
So he had filters on in the pictures.
No. Okay, so guys.
Uh-uh.
All right.
He catfishing
we're
us. See,
diving in
now I'm
now
excited.
because-
No, I'm just
All right.
trying to do research.
No, he might have
don't
catfished
judge me,
you,
but I
'cause I
went
heard
on a
about
dating
that.
app. All right.
Hey,
and-
I do
What
it
you
too.
mean?
I do it
Yeah,
too.
we're not judging.
I went on like
We're
18
millennials.
dates from a dating app.
Oh,
We're not
I mean,
judging
My
I've never
previous
done this. I'm very
relationship was
old
from
school,
Facebook
guys.
dating.
Like,
shout out to her.
So what dating app was it?
I don't do this.
What dating app was it?
It
Cassie?
was
Oh, yeah.
Hinge.
Hinge.
Okay.
It was
So you
Hinge.
My
met a
sister,
dude
you have
from
to be on
Boston on
BLK,
Hinge.
you know?
Anytime.
Yes. Hinge.
Wait, BLK is better?
you have to be
I
on
don't
BLK, you
know.
know?
Listen, I don't do dating
said,
apps, guys.
Okay. So
Cause
you
I'm
met him on
cool about
Hinge.
that.
It's
I
really
met him on
about
Hinge. We went
About
out
to
on
get
a
on it.
date. He's a little bit older. He lives in Boston, whatever.
Doesn't
He
matter.
seemed cool.
Okay.
When you say a little bit, what's a little bit?
6 years, 7
Nah,
years.
he was like probably like 39,
Just a little
40.
bit.
Okay, so he's almost 40. Got it. Okay.
He's got a little bit something going for himself. He's a homeowner,
Experience.
whatever. You know what I
Respect.
mean?
Okay.
Kids.
No
Children?
kids, which I thought that was kind of like a red flag.
What?
Wait,
Wow.
what?
So a
I don't
nigga
know.
can't be successful at 39
Okay, maybe
without
not. I don't
kids?
know. He's 4 years old with no kids. I
Keep
don't
going.
know.
Keep going.
Is that a red flag? No. Okay,
Keep
maybe
going.
not.
You don't
Keep
ask
going.
me. I'm not interested.
For those who's watching this video, is it a red flag being 40 with no kids?
We need you to
Comment
comment.
down below.
Comment right now.
Don't pull up.
Keep
Listen,
going.
I don't know. Anyways, all right.
going.
Anyways, guys,
Keep
I
going.
wasn't really feeling like his energy, his vibe. I really wasn't feeling it. Like
Was
he
he
wasn't
braggy?
giving me anything. Huh?
Was he braggy?
Was he what?
Braggy.
Like
Braggy.
Full of
Eh,
himself, you know?
No, he wasn't really braggy. He was just like, maybe I really wasn't attracted
Did
to
he
him.
open the door
Yeah.
for you? Pull your
Was
seat?
he ugly? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you
Okay,
rate
I
him?
wasn't attracted to him. Like,
Okay,
person.
there we go.
All right,
So
that's what it was.
He was
I'm
like
sorry.
a 4. Okay. But he checked off a lot of the boxes. He was
Yo,
one.
Other ones, yeah.
He had every box,
she was
but
willing to
he wasn't
consider
attractive.
it,
Yeah.
even though she knew she wasn't attracted to him like that
Wole
from the
took
beginning.
the
But
age
she still
divided by
gave him a
10,
chance
gave him a
to
score.
let him,
Right.
see what can happen.
And I wasn't feeling it, and
That's
that's
not how
pretty
I
much
did
what
it,
it was.
but-
But he consistently was texting me like constantly, and I was just like,
Good. You're 4.
oh hey, like I really wasn't like responding like that. You know what I mean? And then I
You
just
said,
stopped
I'm-
responding
Why
altogether.
didn't you say, I'm good, you're a 4? Like the real
That's
nigga.
No,
that-
mad
I'm not gonna
disrespectful,
do
yo.
that.
Why
I'm
not?
not gonna
'Cause
do
y'all
that.
see-
You'll
y'all
never-
really-
He don't know where you live. He'll never see you again. Why not?
Nah, you don't know. Come on. In this day
That's
and
not the
age,
kind of
it don't
person
work
I
that
am.
way.
Honestly, I'm
Ooh.
not.
It's so easy
Testify,
to find out
sister.
some stuff.
Good.
It's true.
Good
That's not me.
answer.
All right, boom.
It's not.
Stop hyping them up.
I mean, I don't feel like what I did was any better either, but
Let's do this. Let's do this. Instead of saying that's not the way I am, why? Like, what's the problem with saying? Because I know Tia Cheeks. I call you Cheeks.
I know.
I can call her Cheeks. None of y'all niggas call her Cheeks.
Don't even try.
Yeah, but Tia.
PSA.
So you said a lot of these niggas don't know how to take rejection, and I know that. I know that firsthand, and I've watched enough videos of niggas doing wild shit when they get rejected from their BM. And it's one of like a question I was gonna ask y'all later on, but I'll bring it up right now. Allegedly, one of the 5 officers that beat Tyree Nichols to death set it up because Tyree Nichols was allegedly dating his BM, and they both work at the Amazon fulfillment center. So he set it up with the other 4 officers.
Hating us.
He set him up. They set him up to fucking stop him, pull him over, and he knew that he was gonna beat this nigga as bad as he could. I don't think he planned on killing him, but he did it because Tyree Nichols was sleeping with his BM, was dating his BM, and him being like the strong cop that he was, he's a bitch ass nigga. He had complaints filed against him in the prison that he worked in before he got promoted to being an officer. All of this shit, and his thing was like, yeah, you don't want me? Well, I'm gonna beat the nigga to death that you're dating. And he took pictures of Tyree's corpse after they beat him up. It wasn't a corpse at the moment, but he took pictures allegedly. And
go find this motherfucker's phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
crazy.
I understand how crazy niggas can be when they don't get what they want. I understand that.
Yo, until you had a man in your bushes, like you
low key stalker, yo, like
no,
low key,
real,
there's
no,
nothing low key about it.
My mother called me and was like, my mother called me, no lie, and was like, I swear to God, if you don't hurry up and get here, whatever the hell you're doing, your BD is in my motherfucking bushes.
Which one?
Right now.
Not my retarded cousin.
Oh, no.
My retarded cousin?
Don't say
We
that.
are not gonna.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
I don't want to bleep nothing. It's too much work.
But that's the thing.
What you got down there?
Magic. It's magic.
So you Journey Smollett from Lovecraft Country. That's what you got down there? I just finished. I binged it this week. I'm so late. I'm so late. She had what's his face? She had
was in the bushes?
Jonathan Majors wilding. In that, yeah. So you got
my cousin tried to take me out the game, but we won't go there.
What?
So this is why I'm wary about rejection. You get what I'm saying? You don't know who you be dealing with.
He's my 3rd cousin, 3 times removed.
Whatever.
On my mama's side.
We are not
Either way.
He's like my mom's cousin, my mom's first cousin's nephew. And that nigga like 70. So it's like, he my family.
Right.
But like, he don't be at the reunions.
Got it.
Oh, all right.
I'll go to his because of my cousin. You know what I mean? But like, that's wild. He was in the bushes though?
In the bushes. I got more stories, but that's why you got to tune into the podcast.
Oh my God!
Listen,
you did that perfect, yo.
Yeah,
for the next episode,
we need to do exclusive stories like that, and like
on
have
Patreon.
the videos and then sell them on your OF.
For sure.
And we'll
Story
split
time.
the 250.
Story time. I love story time.
That's why.
But yeah, but
love
rejection again. It all ties in.
Hey
Rejection's
man,
crazy.
get your fucking go see the guy.
Lady.
Go see the
Or the
lady
guy.
with the nice couch.
The lady or the guy, please.
With the nice
I had a
couch.
really good check-in with my therapist on Tuesday. Love that guy. The most consistent we've ever been. It's two check-ins in 3 weeks. Before that, I ain't talked to that nigga since like last April.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But listen, I don't pay. I don't have insurance, so he sees me for free. But he's also been seeing me since 2015, on and off. He'll see me 5 times a year, and that's plenty. That's all I need.
Yeah.
As long as I get to ping pong these ideas off of him.
Right.
But black men, I'm being so serious right now.
Tell him.
You need to start reflecting on your life. You need to start embracing the emotions that you're uncomfortable with, and you need to start fucking telling yourself it's okay to feel certain things, bro.
Yes,
Rejection is not a end all be all.
Nah,
Yeah,
because there's a better woman out there for you than me.
Facts.
I guarantee it, bro.
Facts. Not dissing cheeks, but like facts.
Cheeks.
Y'all not compatible, G. It is what it is. Some friends aren't compatible. It takes you a decade to figure it out.
Yeah.
It might take you 5 months. It might take you 7 years. It might take you 20.
That's
but
right.
like, if a nigga does a really good job of acting male or female or trans, anything in the middle, you might not know. You might sit there and be like, yo, they're really for me.
Right.
They really believe in the shit that I believe in. They really fuck with this vision. And then you done spent 5 years and found out it's not that.
Wasn't his.
And when you find that out, are you salty? Should you be salty? Should you be salty? Should you throw shade? Should you do everything in your power to make sure that that person's life is miserable? No. Because if you're managing your emotions during that 5 years that you guys are cultivating this relationship, you should feel cleansed, free, and just good when that relationship ends, bro. You know what I mean? You should never put all your fucking eggs in one basket. Niggas be like, people don't understand that. And that's women too. It's not just men. But black men in particular, bro, in 2023, it's just like ridiculous. And that leads me into our interview of you. Because we didn't interview you yet. We usually play a game and we interview. So I want to play a game. We're going to do, it's called Rapid Fire. Right. And it's Rapid Fire, get to know you. Okay. We're going to ask you a bunch of random questions. I'll start.
Read my mind because I was going to bring that up right now.
Rapid Fire, get to know you. I'll go first, then Cassie, then J Poppy, then Tia. All right? Bet. So, you don't have no time to think about this shit. Answer as fast as you can. And I think you're going to be fine. Because you sound like every nigga from any 70s blaxploitation film I ever fucking watch.
Look here, sucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch yourself now.
You sound like an extra. You sound like a nigga that got picked by Richard Roundtree off the street to play his best friend in Shaft Goes to Africa.
Listen.
That's how you sound.
Wow. You've seen that?
I seen it. It's amazing. Okay. Terrible quality, but it's a great.
It was the 70s.
Amazing. It was the 70s, but it's amazing plot. Amazing.
It's not yet remastered.
Anyway,
yet?
So Mr. Shurelive.
Mr. Shurelive.
What is your go-to destination? When you have the money, where do you want to travel to? What's the one place that you want to go to?
I think
that I've already been to, or I just want to go to?
No, that you have never been.
I haven't been to yet.
You want to go to.
Ooh.
Your premier destination that you have not been to yet. Where do you want to travel to, bro? What country, what island, whatever the fuck it is. Where do you want to go? Rapid fire. Rapido. 5.
No, this is not a rapid
4.
Type question.
3.
Okay. Really weird.
No, it's
I don't remember. Oh, no. They're the Falkland Islands. They're islands just at the tip of South America. So between South America and Antarctica. Honestly,
it's called the Falkland Islands?
Falkland Islands.
Wow,
why there?
That was random, yeah.
Random? Yeah,
why
the
there?
Reason why is because I'm not going to say anyone's never been on it before, but I don't know nobody that's been over there. And just like...
You just found it on the map.
You want to be the
first
one?
On the map, right.
You want to be the first one?
The first
one to vacation there. Motherfuckers might have researched and like done studies, but the first one to just... Okay.
You want to be like capture the flag and just stick your shit in there when you land. I am the first
freezing
Haitian.
down there, though.
Say again?
It's going to be cold as fuck.
I said it's freezing down there.
I mean, it's freezing a lot of places.
It's freezing here today.
Thank you.
Below 5.
True that.
Cassie, rapido.
Who is your celebrity crush and why?
Oh, good question.
You can't do that. That requires thinking.
Really?
No, it shouldn't.
No, it does. You want to know why? Because there's one for each decade.
Well, give us the one for this decade, for 2020 and up.
All right, 2020 and up.
Yep. Rapido.
Tabria Majors.
I love her.
I gotta
love
Tabria Majors.
I gotta look her up.
Plus size model. Banging. Bad.
Okay.
Bad.
Bad
Because you bad? Or
see,
bad
but it ain't even because she's bad. Do you know she's a
my question to you.
Classical trained pianist?
No, I had no idea.
Phenomenal.
I had no idea.
Phenomenal.
It makes sense if you know him. He's all about the music. Go ahead.
And the big girls. Shurelive, out of all the artists that you have out of all the artists you have worked with, can you name your top 3 favorite projects?
Top 3 what projects?
Favorite projects that you have worked with your artists.
Jesus Christ, and I've worked with the artists. Audio Water, Joe Bruce.
Mm-hmm. That was fire. I knew you was familiar.
Damn, no, Chachi had, oh my God, I can't remember. I think it's the Renaissance or something like that. Chachi had a release just after his father had passed. Yo, most introspective joint I've ever heard. And then the last one, aside from doing performances together, I haven't worked with him, but Dap released his new single, Dancing in the Rain.
Ooh.
Check that out. Fire.
Okay.
Feel the rain.
Fire.
Cheeks.
All right. So growing up, what did you think what did you want to be?
Exactly what I'm doing.
6-year-old you.
6-year-old? Oh, 6-year-old?
6-year-old you.
All right, 6-year-old me?
6-year-old you. What did you want to do?
A cop.
Nah.
Nah, I don't know.
6-year-old me.
I'm on
First
video
grade.
saying that a cop, which is crazy. I don't know why I said that. But.
Cause you had, pure ambitions and whatnot.
Right.
Like you
That's
thought
what I
of the
wanna know.
position as
Right.
like, yo, they gotta be. And then you found out.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked around and found out.
Exactly.
6-year-old new.
6-year-old you. What did you want to be?
Wow, I don't even know, to be honest, because I was just trying to survive first grade. Like,
Ooh,
First grade,
that
It was
part.
tough.
yo,
It
it
was
was
tough.
tough. I had
can't.
one of the most gangster short teachers in my life, yo. I don't even know what her ethnicity was, but
She
like,
made it.
Napoleon complex hard body.
Oh,
Like,
white.
damn. In first grade?
first
teacher?
grade.
Sounded terrible. This is why I be ready to set it off on teachers. Like,
I loved my first grade teacher.
I don't know.
She taught me
That's
how to
how it
I
should
read.
don't
be.
even know if I
Like,
had
yeah.
that thought at 6 years
no,
old.
you didn't know
Triple
what
T
you
is
wanted to grow up
ready
and
to
be?
I don't even think I had that thought at 6 years old. I was just a Haitian dude trying to make it like, there ain't too many of us in here.
Nope.
There's one. But I know you. So
Yes.
like,
It don't count.
like, I'm trying to look in the back, see what's. There's one other black person, but I know he ain't Caribbean. Oh no, she ain't Caribbean.
Nah.
She don't wrap her hair.
Yo, when are you just gonna start doing stand up?
He needs
When
to.
am I gonna do
Is
stand
that your
up?
question?
It's not.
I was about to say, is this a round two? Again?
No,
Rapid fire?
we're doing 15 questions of
Yeah.
this.
This- oh,
But
all right,
this
bet.
this is a bonus. This is not my question. Look at how comfortable this nigga is on Josh's stairs.
Listen,
I
you
love
gotta
it.
understand, bro.
I can fix the carburetor for 200, and I can do the
He's gonna call me
timing
Jerome
belt
for mine.
for 350. Like, nigga, why are you so comfortable?
Jerome's in the
You don't know no
house.
good.
Watch
Yeah.
your mouth.
Don't
So
act
you don't
like,
know no good.
Don't act like Deion Sanders now.
Ooh.
The way you keep
Confidence, all right?
You ain't no good. I'll be your Shannon Sharp. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me, nigga.
I ain't
Answer the
skip.
question.
Relax. You ain't gotta flex.
No,
You ain't gotta come in here no like.
I'm Shannon and you're Deion. God damn.
Get this nigga a cardigan.
No, I'm sorry. I had to bring that up because their banter be crazy.
He needs to just
Shannon
slap.
Sharp and Skip Bayless. Oh no, he's this close.
He got to slap that nigga.
He's this
For sure.
close.
100%.
It's coming.
It's
It's
like
coming,
they be
right?
walking into the back when they done it.
End of 2023, the slap.
You just
Can't
see
wait for it.
veins.
UFC.
This nigga Shurelive is different.
I don't know. I don't know if stand up is in my path. But,
Okay, that's
I wouldn't throw it away.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it. Anyway, my real question is, what is your go? If you could eat a meal, the same meal every single day for the next 5 years, what meal would it be?
My Haitians are gonna feel me on this. Dia sos pois.
English. The fuck is that?
Let me talk to my people first, and I'm
Go
gonna come
ahead,
back
go
to
ahead,
you. All
cook,
right?
cook.
Okay.
Speak your language.
No, that's right.
Dia
check
sos
the
pois,
mic.
oui, anti légumes, besoin anti banane peze. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
What
So
is
it's it's white rice. Sauce pois is beans like blended down. Like, so it's not just beans cooked. You got to blend down half of it, throw it back in a pot, cook it down a little bit. So it's like a stewed beans, but you throw that on top of white rice. Legume is like a how do I explain it? It's like greens. Listen, I'm trying to explain to you what it
Yeah.
is, but you. All right,
Fast,
I got to
though.
think in 2 different brains right now. Hold on.
You got 3 of them.
I know that, but that's not the point here. Right? And we ain't talking about Spanish stuff right now. Right?
Oh,
We're talking about
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to the Dominicans, man.
He missed that completely.
Oh, left you hanging. Damn.
Been showing you love all night. It's all right. No, it's okay. Don't worry. We'll talk about it later.
I missed a handshake. I missed a moment.
Yeah, you did.
Ah,
It's all good.
sorry, I was
And then
doing
the
the
He's
editing
reading,
stuff.
he's reading a message from one of his little Johns. He got a whole starting lineup back there.
Actually, one of the computers
Proud
shut
of him.
down, but
Got
we're
a
good.
couple Johns.
So, I'm doing-
Proud
Hey,
of him.
Poppy.
I'm doing
He's been patient.
producing stuff right now. So yeah, go ahead.
Finish, man.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a
Beans that were
greased,
refried.
stewed
Uh-huh.
with other different vegetables.
What's the
With
carrots,
meat or?
the proteins? I mean, all of
Cow.
that, and then if you choose to. So legume will have like some kind of beef. Sometimes it's oxtail. Sometimes it's just like beef chunks. So shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't even need red meat half the time. Give me that
Just
straight
that.
up.
Shout
I'll
out
be
to
fine.
you.
With no
Sounds
meat?
good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sounds really good.
Cassie.
I still love you,
Okay.
Shurelive.
All right. What's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Ooh, Libra.
What do you have to
Ooh.
judge him about?
Facts. Talk to me.
Whoa,
give me
Libra guys.
Yo,
Oh
Give
no.
me some.
Us,
Talk to me.
the Libra
Oh
twins
no,
are here
Libra guys.
tonight.
Actually, the guy I dated was a Libra. I was like, ooh.
No.
See, but wait.
Woo!
But-
It wasn't
but
him,
was
it was
he-
you.
but was he
Toxic.
a September? Was he a
I take
September
it-
or an October?
Toxic. No, let me
September,
stop.
October.
He was October.
That's you.
You
October
dated
when,
him,
though?
dating him, or is this a nigga
No,
that you
no,
went
I
on
just
one
went
date
out on a date.
That's not fair.
But I have dated Libras in the past.
for
And y'all
multiple
are
months?
Toxic.
First of all,
Talk to me. Wait.
Nah,
I want
my
to the
favorite
toxic
people are
part.
Libras.
A lot of studies show that Libra is one of the most perfect zodiac sign ever.
The women, yes.
The what?
Mm.
The
My
men.
mom is a Libra. She's a really good person. Yes.
I'm a good person too.
The women
so
are
what
always
was-
different from the men. Always.
Like, I
when it
don't
comes
get
to
this.
zodiacs.
Why
I
do
don't
you
get-
believe in that nonsense?
I mean,
It's not
Wait,
there are
hold on.
similarities.
Now we're talking about religion. Let's go.
There's things that anchor. There's things that
Yeah,
definitely
The only
anchor.
thing I agree.
similarities.
Yo,
With people born around the same
niggas
time.
since y'all niggas want to do it, let's just do it, right? Let's talk about astronomy and astrological signs. I'm a Taurus.
Yep.
The only quality of a Taurus that I have is that I'm hard-headed.
Y'all are mean as fuck.
No, fuck that.
April or May?
He's
He shut it
May
down.
Taurus.
Okay.
May.
Double digit or single digit?
Nigga, mind your business.
Listen, I got
he's
know.
trying to
These
calculate
things
this
are
thing.
important.
Mind your
All right, we'll talk about it after.
business.
Okay.
Because according to
I'm gonna
this,
get the answers.
according
Yes, he
to
is.
the advanced chart, right?
Yep.
My fucking morning is in Aries.
Yeah, but
my
morning, your moon, you mean?
my toilet is in fucking
Toilet.
Libra.
Wow. So
Making
his
shit up
morning,
now.
his morning
All of
is
that
in
shit
Aries.
is dumb.
Wait,
His
are you talking about
toilet
your rising?
is
all-
Make it up
Where's
terms,
your
though.
garbage disposal?
I'm a Taurus, right?
is a Taurus.
My
They're
morning
trash.
is in chocolate chip cookie. My motherfucking afternoon.
I know what he's
My
talking about.
afternoon is in vanilla milkshake. All of that shit sounds
The
ridiculous.
awful.
The awful.
Oh, Lord.
The regular one.
Oh, Lord.
Damn.
For $250.
Oh,
It's
okay,
tra-
my bad.
all that shit is.
$2.50.
It's an excuse for people who have not worked on themselves to be shitty people. That's why I don't like the sign shit.
Not really.
Oh, I'm Libra. I'm Cancer. I'm Capricorn. No, who gives a fuck? Be a good person. Be a good person.
We are.
Be a good person.
We are.
You're an amazing person. But a
Yeah.
lot of niggas that are Libras that are not you and Randolph are trash. Just like there's a lot of niggas and bitches that are Taurus.
I feel
that
like-
are
Oh, wait, so you're a
trash.
You
Libra,
haven't got to know
J
them
Poppy.
then. Huh? I'm a
Yeah.
Libra.
Yeah, he.
No
they did
wonder
the
you
whole-
were speaking in the background.
They
Oh,
get-
okay, it's coming together now.
See,
in
and
the
then
background.
Nah, he said it loud.
Yeah, as
Judge-
soon as I
We're gonna
said
dive
toxic,
deeper on this one
oh,
later.
Libras are the best people in the world.
judgmental
Like,
ass
yes, we
niggas
are.
who
You're
swear by
biased,
this
though.
nonsense.
Nah, we gotta call everybody sign out. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna leave it. What
He's
are
a
you?
Cancer.
Excuse me.
You're,
Oh.
What are you?
You don't even know my sign.
What is your
you said
sign?
it last episode.
I'm all right. Yes, I'm a Cancer, but
Hold on.
but
Hold on.
I'm not done. All right.
It don't matter.
So
It doesn't matter.
If
No,
you
the
know
fuck it
about
don't.
astrology and zodiac signs, you should know that there's a difference between a Cancer and a cusp. I'm on a cusp. So I have like
Cusp
2
of
signs.
what?
Leo.
Being a good person?
No, I'm a cusp of Leo. So
What's your sign?
I am a Cancer.
Cheeks, what's your sign?
Pisces.
Yes, because you're this month.
I love Pisces.
You're a leap year baby. She's a leap year baby.
Oh, you
the
were born
water
on
sign.
She's
February
the
29th?
best. She's a leap year
29th.
baby. She's the best
That
human.
means you're only 7.
My
I'm
cousin.
sorry.
No.
I thought you said the
too.
27th.
No,
I'm like, yeah.
that means you're only
The
7.
29th.
So you and Ja Rule are like,
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
Young forever.
I'm just saying, listen,
We
if
share
you
the
can
same
only
birthday,
cover
right.
these days
Right.
every 4 years.
So
Right.
Shurelive,
Right.
that's my point. You're making my point. It's stupid to be like, oh, you're a Libra.
I don't know how you
you're a
made that
Cancer.
point. I don't know how you made that point.
He
but-
did, because he said you're 7. You're clearly not 7. Any 7-year-old that's on my podcast, I need to be arrested and thrown in jail immediately. You're good. You're good. He made my point. It's stupid. You can't even be a Pisces on February 28th because February 28th happens every 2 years.
No, it's February 29th.
Whatever,
Right.
nigga, you know what I mean?
This is why your
You know what
astrology
I
is
mean?
important. You ain't paying attention, B.
29th.
First off,
so she has to
I was
celebrate
off by
her
one
birthday
day.
on March 1st.
Her birthday happens
that's what I
every
do.
2 years.
4 years.
Whatever. That's, again, making my point.
This is
No, we're not making your
She
point.
has an actual birthday every 4 years of her life.
Her
He
license
says
says
she's
slash
7.
28, 29, bro. What do you
No,
want from
it should be slash. It should be slash 7 slash
It says
28.
28, 29 first.
No,
It's like whatever. Right.
it's so stupid. It makes no sense. And people are like, oh yeah.
But that's just, I mean,
I was about to say, you
that
need
don't
to
got
blame
nothing
the
to do
US
with
for
the
that,
sign,
'cause-
right?
No, UK. I dated bitches from the UK. I dated Asian bitches. They do the same shit. What sign are you? I'm a Taurus. Oh, you're a Taurus. Interesting.
It is.
This date is over.
It is.
What
I'm
is the
calling my mom.
problem?
See, no.
It's
See,
so
but you gotta
dumb.
let them know. Stop letting other niggas who fucked it up reflect me.
Stop
I'm not a
asking
nigga.
that. Stop
Preach it.
asking that question.
All right, are you? What's your
It's
actual
a common
birthday?
question, though.
October
No, I
15th.
don't really ask.
That's my mom's birthday.
why
Oh, I
your
love
mom is
So
that.
now you guys are
I
gonna
told
be
you my mom's a
soulmates.
Libra. I told you the women are different from the men.
So now y'all soulmates because he.
Like, we're all the Libras are still
No,
consistent.
y'all
We're
not all
the
the
same,
same.
regardless.
Nah.
So you and Randolph are gonna get married. I'm gonna be the best man in the wedding.
What?
And that's it. Because same birthday as your mom. That's how it works.
I love that though. Good people. No, Libras are good people. My mom's a very good person. It's true. Even though y'all are air signs, y'all go wherever the wind blows. But hey,
I don't know if it's we go wherever the wind blows. rather
Wherever the
than
wind
yes,
blows.
y'all do.
take everything with us.
Yes,
with we
y'all
go.
do.
And
Break it down.
Josh has been known to float a little bit. And just
Okay.
Well,
so
where?
go wherever
That
the
just
Y'all
means you
go
graceful,
wherever
B.
the
That
wind
just means you
blows.
graceful.
Yo, man.
That just
I
means you
Yes,
graceful.
fine.
I
That's all.
bless every people that I
It's
encounter.
so
That's
dumb.
all I know.
Like, stop doing that. If you
Y'all are all over the place.
if you're one of those people that goes on a date with a stranger and asks them what their sign is and then judge them when they tell you what it is,
Yeah, that's
It's
Nah,
the
yo,
fun
judge
you.
icebreaker. Is a way
Stub
for
your
you
toe.
no,
on
I
the
just
foot
be
of your bed.
curious. I don't judge you. I just be curious. And
Cap.
See, I'd be more interested in what the moon sign is. Sun sign is cool.
Nah,
Moon
I
sign
I
Yeah,
is
this
cannot
thing
figure
go.
out my
really
moon
good.
sign because you have to know the time of your birth. I don't
my
know the
moon
time
sign
of my
is
birth.
Capricorn.
Never talk to your mama. Hey, yo,
I
mom, what time
can't.
did I come out?
Nigga, my moon sign is Leo. I don't care.
That makes
Oh, I
sense,
love
though.
Leos.
I don't.
I know
care.
you
I'm
don't
a
care,
Leo.
Earth
but
and
that's
fire.
exactly why it makes sense.
Yo,
I
Earth
don't
and fire
give a
does not
fuck.
mix well.
What
You get
about
that
water and
knowledge.
fire?
My cousin is a witch. She stands by all this moon shit, and I'm like,
She's a witch.
You're
She's a
water
witch.
and fire?
I told you I'm born on the cusp. I'm a Cancer, Leo. I was born July 21st.
You gotta choose one side, sweetie. Like,
No, I'm both.
I
I'm
don't
on the
give a
cusp
fuck.
between Virgo
I'm
and
both.
Libra, but I
oh
choose
well, your
Libra.
moon is
Oh.
in Leo. It's like, nigga, I know four dudes named Leo. What about it? Like, I don't care.
And a Ninja Turtle.
You know what I'm saying?
Leonardo.
What are we doing?
Leader.
At the end of the day, just be a good person.
We
Who
are.
gives a fuck? Be proud of your sign. That's fine. But don't let your sign define you. That's all I'm saying.
No.
And we're way off on a tangent. We still got to interview this nigga.
Oh.
Talk to me.
Now we
That
know
was
he
my
a Libra.
question. Go ahead.
No, we're going this way.
Oh,
it's
that
his
way.
turn. This
All
is
right,
Lieber Brothers' turn.
when you're eating chicken wings, what do you prefer, flats or legs?
Well, and then you.
Drums.
You know what,
Drums or flats?
I'm impartial, bro. I don't really care.
No,
I'm
bro,
just
pick
excited
one,
to be
just pick
fed.
one.
Ain't nothing to pick.
He
I'm
eats
excited
ass.
to be fed.
He eats ass, so he's gonna eat all the chicken.
What?
Actually, Wole does have a unique point because there is a study that shows. Hear me out. Shurelive.
Wait, y'all have done this before?
He
I
has done it
cannot.
before.
Yo,
I've done studies.
I want to
Yeah.
hear this.
Read studies.
Yes.
So there
Read.
are studies that
He is a
show
case study reader.
yes that people who prefer wings are usually people who enjoy vagina, and people who enjoy drums are usually people who enjoy dick. That's the study.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy. But I like
fucking weird.
drums. That's so.
She was like, well, that covered
works
some
for me,
shit.
right?
Right, that's
pretty accurate.
It falls into my narrative.
So the study's actually true then. I can't.
Do you like penis as well?
I mean, I like both. I like both.
Real.
I like
Real.
a wing and I like a flat.
Let's go.
Bong.
I like a penis
eat
and I
ass
like
as
a
well with
V.
Shurelive.
I think women are beautiful and attractive.
Hey.
Are you a
Respectfully.
woman muncher? Respectfully.
No, I've never. That's what a woman.
Has
never.
a woman ever munched on
Yeah.
your carpet?
No, not. No.
She said
No,
yes.
I'm sorry. You said yes so fast. I thought she was about to get into stories. So there was this time. I didn't know.
Shurelive.
You know what I mean? I
She
was
was
like,
like, I ain't on that faggot shit.
Guys,
man.
no.
I ain't on that faggot shit. She turned into the dude from Atlanta in season 1 so fast.
No, I did not.
Why you being weird, nigga? Stop being weird, nigga.
You always ODing all the
No,
time.
you OD'd. You was like, yeah. Wait a minute.
You made me spit
No, I
out
don't.
whiskey, man. That shit is funny.
I cannot with you.
Can I hug it out?
Yeah, we
Let
can hug
me
it
hug
out.
it out. Let me hug
We
it
can hug it
out.
out.
Let me hug it out.
I'm a good.
Every kiss begin with K.
All right.
Triple T,
Next
your
question.
question.
I want to know 3 things you're looking forward to this year.
Three things I'm looking forward
It
to
could be
this
personal
year.
projects or otherwise. Like,
So
Love
one
that.
has already happened. I've gotten more bookings this year than I got last year. So
Let's
Hey.
And it's only February 4th.
Cheers.
It's only February 4th.
Every last
Third.
person who's hit me back for stuff, every person who's hit me up for new stuff, every person who's gonna hit me for new stuff.
Absolutely.
coming.
DJ Shurelive. There should have been an @ sign at the beginning, but it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Nigga, we'll edit it. We'll edit it in. I'm
Gonna
sorry.
add it right there.
You're right.
It's all
I'm
right.
shutting up.
One take. Thank you.
So that's one. Yep.
Actually, 2 announcement. Me and the young man Joe Bruce are set to hit Europe in a few weeks.
Wow, that's
Do some
big.
shows, so
That's what's up.
That's dope.
I want to
Taking over the UK.
Listen,
Is this an exclusive?
this is an exclusive.
Let's
Shout
go!
out.
The pregame podcast got it first. Let's go.
Hey.
Water Bearer Music
Let's go.
Group.
What part of
Let's go.
Europe?
Shurelive.
We'll be in France and in England.
Hey,
Let's go.
love it.
Taking
over
Paris?
the UK.
Shout out
Super
to Shurelive, Joe Bruce, the Water Bear Music Group, motherfucking, what's her name? Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Clock.
Which one?
No. The first one that y'all signed. Lord have mercy.
Alyssa.
No. Her,
Marrows.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Marrows.
Miss Marrows. Yes. Shout out to y'all. That's what's up.
Hey.
Congratulations, King.
Congrats, man.
Well
Appreciate
deserved.
y'all.
Well deserved. When do y'all leave?
21st.
Of this month?
This month.
How long?
Damn.
2 months?
No, I wish. Nah. I still got a job, bro. Nah, we'll be going for like 9 days.
Nice.
While you're
That's
on
what's
it,
up.
right? I seen Joe is about to throw the latest project in the vault. Today's the last day,
oh, no,
right?
it's already in the
Oh,
vault.
he already.
31st is the last
missed
day.
it.
31st is the last day.
Okay.
Yeah. Bread and Circus is in
Yep.
the vault.
Okay. That's what's
go.
up, man. Well done. Congrats, King. Was that your last question?
No, what's the
No,
third
No,
I
he
one?
gotta
still
give her
got- he
last
got-
one.
he got
Yeah,
one
he
more.
got
Last thing I'm looking forward to. Just continue to keep the business right. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Getting my paperwork straight, making sure things align, and that way I don't.
When
gotta
you say
pay too-
business of what?
Okay, so I own my own business. I own my own event production and equipment rental business. So whenever you need to throw an event, things of that nature, call me up. Audio, lights, visuals. If you need a 360 cam booth, you need a photo guy.
You got all that.
Yo, that's perfect.
You know what I mean?
Give him the
That's
your
perfect.
ad.
Talk to
DJ Shurelive.
DJ Shurelive.
Okay. On
What?
IG,
Shit,
right?
That
I'm not wearing the joint. Also,
It's on the hat. It's on the hat.
No, but it's also on the sweater, bro. You gotta come branded.
For
You know what
sure.
I mean?
For sure.
But yeah, man.
So Live It
That's what's
Live
up.
is where they can find all of that.
Live It Live is my company. DJ Shurelive is me.
Got it.
Mm.
All right. Well said.
Proud of you, brother.
Well said.
Bless, thank you, man.
Love that. Love that. All right. So that's it for the rapid fire, even though it was one of the slowest rapid fires.
We had
we've
fun
ever
on this
done.
one though.
No, it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm not knocking that. We're gonna ask you some more intentional questions, and I'm gonna start it off because, like I said, I mentioned earlier that I met you back in like 2010 at Rhode Island College.
Right.
Back then, you were a much more reserved man. Now, in 2023, the year of our Lord and Savior, you are very much outgoing, very vocal, and very confident.
So can I bring some light to that real quick?
Of course, go ahead.
I bet, right? So me and Wole met back in 2010. I was still the same dude. The only difference was
Tell him.
I'm on a different playing field, right? I wasn't on Rhode Island College before that time. So I'm like, all right, this is a new area. We all came from high school. We did our thing in high school. But here it's a different ball game. I don't know 70% of the population like I did before. You know what I mean? So it was like, all right, let me sit back, see what's going on.
And be cool.
Just be cool.
Be a Libra.
Give me some.
These niggas gotta go on a date after this episode. like,
Wings?
Oh, I bet.
see?
Wait, did
It's-
we settle the flats versus drums? Because I don't think you said nothing.
No, I said I'm impartial. I'll eat them both.
Yeah,
Okay.
he eats
Okay.
ass.
Alright.
Never was there a correlation between
Cassie,
that.
it's your question. It's your question.
We're still doing the rapid fire?
No, we're interviewing him for real.
Get
Oh,
to know
okay.
him.
We're gonna give
okay.
him a 4.5 more minutes of straight up interview. So you said you were super serious and like observant because you didn't know nobody.
Yeah, just because of the environment.
Got
and
it,
as soon
got
as I
it.
loosened up, you see what happened. Like,
As soon as I
Wow,
loosened
wow,
up
boy.
towards your ass, you see what like we became brothers,
facts.
brothers from another, for 13 years, and here we are.
Here we are.
My brother, appreciate
Yes, sir.
you.
Love.
Cassie K, your question.
Okay.
We'll do one each. We'll do 4, and then we'll go to our next topic.
All right. I'm trying to think. Pass. Go to J Poppy.
We're going back to you though.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
going him back
for
to
sure,
you.
for sure. Shurelive, you was part of the Stupid Dogs podcast.
You were Black
Yes,
Parks.
I was Parks. Yeah.
Black
yeah,
Parks.
you was Parks. You was me. And I'm
You're
you.
Dominican Parks. He Black
Or
Parks.
were
We're
you
cousins.
me?
Yo,
That makes more sense.
You right. You right.
Yeah, you know, love. We shared the same
Real.
island. You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real.
What happened? Why are we not seeing more production of the Stupid Dog production?
That's a good
To
question.
be honest, life kicked in the way. Like, I know I had picked up another job at that time, so I couldn't be there as often. I taught them what they needed to do, and they already had a good idea. Honestly, I think just personal things, man. Like, we all human, so.
I was
Shit
We
kinda
asked
sucks.
Freddie. He told us.
Ooh, what'd he say?
We asked Freddie. Same
Did
thing
we?
you said. I mean, I
Shit
feel
gets
like we
real.
talked about it. I talked about it with Freddie on the phone. I don't know if I brought it up on the pod, but
You did and
no,
brought it to
not
the
on
pod.
but-
yeah, kind of knew that it was just like a lot going on.
Life.
Yo,
Life, niggas is
Life
adults.
be lifing, yeah.
bruh,
When we met, we was wilding. It was all college, all the time.
all inhibition.
You did all of that with a girlfriend. God bless you.
Yo, she was lit.
So were you.
Yes, I was.
Yes, he is.
So were you, King. Tia, your question for Randolph?
So I would like to know if there's anything going forward that's gonna feel like the moment for you, like anything you're striving for in particular that feels like, all right, I made it. Like, what is that? Either what is the moment or what does that look like for you?
I'll be honest, that moment happened last year when I realized I had more bookings than I ever had, period. But
That's the I made it moment.
yeah, just because it was like
Love that.
My business is doing well. I'm looking forward to repeat situations, and I've just been learning so much last year on just like how to like streamline the business, make it more cohesive and things like that. So I think the next milestone, I guess to answer the question, the next milestone would be
go corporate, man. You gotta build the empire.
That's what I'm learning from my corporate jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning all their mistakes. Like, oh, so you don't respect employees. Okay. Oh, so you don't want to let them be hybrid. Oh, okay. You don't want to give them a respectable wage? Oh.
Yo, the first one is the job I'm at. But
Listen, because you know. All right, so quick history.
So a quick insider. Me and Shurelive, we worked together a long time ago. Long time ago.
Corporate music tech.
We're the front line of defense for the company, taking calls for like producers, DJ, old people, new people, whatever it is.
Everything.
Like we helped out everybody. But go ahead, man.
Listen, so I won't name the company, but we worked for a music merchant, right? He still works there. So worked for a professional music merchant. Been here for years. They acquired several different companies, and it's just very interesting when you get in the setting of a company like you wanted to work at. Like, I have plenty of this equipment, plenty of it, and I think that's what got me the job. They was like, "Oh shit, like, he must be knowledgeable. He got mad shit." All right. But it's like I said, I learned from their mistakes on how to run my company, because number one, for you not to care or not to even have the consideration that people are human, you fucked up.
Right.
Second part, like we started with a check-in. Like, we coming into work at 7:30 in the morning. Like, don't come bombard me with a bunch of bullshit that you got. You decided to go for that leadership position. That means you willingly took on taking on bullshit. I've been a manager. I know what it is.
Right. I'm a manager now.
There's a way to go and talk to, and I hate to use the word subordinates, but like, there's a way to go and talk to your team.
Yeah, that's the perfect. They're not subordinates because they know how to do what you do. All you do is supervise. They are your team.
Thank you.
I'm a corporate team building facilitator, brother. Language is everything. Communication is everything. You got to be intentional about how you speak to people.
Yes.
In all facets of life. I don't give a fuck if you're the janitor, the door person, the masseuse. I don't give a fuck. Everybody needs to be spoken to in a way that's respectful.
Amen.
And like you said, exactly what it is. There are people who get promoted to manager and start treating motherfuckers like they got ownership and power over you. Nigga, you're just the manager.
Thank you. Your name's not on the check.
You had my job yesterday.
Right.
Who are you talking to?
Thank you. When I look at my check and I look at your check, it's the same signature.
Right.
Bars. Not only that, nigga, you make $30 more than I do. I'll swing on you. You ever talk greasy to me again? You ever talk greasy to me again, nigga? I swear to God.
No, you know what? You know what? Not even to cut you off, no bullshit. And I had to say this at my current job. I was like, yo, people are getting it twisted. Because once you leave the building, that title don't exist no more.
Fact.
Off rip.
Fact.
Off rip. So don't let me catch you. Especially as a motherfucker who stays quiet.
I don't want to catch your short ass angry. Where you want to fight.
Him and
I've seen him
clear the space.
I've seen him
Stay
on
away
the cusp.
from the quiet folk.
Listen.
Stay away from the quiet folk.
I've seen Randolph, not Shurelive.
Yo. This nigga throwing cover.
You want me?
I didn't say the last name.
It's okay.
I can't pronounce it. That's why I ain't saying it.
You want me to bleep it or no?
I don't like how much
camaraderie.
TLC.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I don't like all the TLC.
Don't worry about it.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
I ain't worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
Y'all niggas are like fucking what's his name? Tip Harris and Uncle George and ATL, nigga. I don't like it. The relationship is weird.
Listen, because if anybody getting the booty around in this house, it's gonna be me.
If anybody getting Cuddy, nigga.
Oh, right.
Cuddy.
Right.
Cuddy. You said
Cuddy,
booty?
whatever it is.
I can't. I cannot.
And you looking at J Poppy, you ain't getting no Cuddy. If anybody getting any Cuddy, it's me.
If anything, it might be him since he's sexing over there.
I'm doing producing shit. Go
He-
ahead, tell your
He
story.
said he had to
said
deal
he's
with the
on a
cameras,
job.
but I don't believe that.
Do you see one thing down? Yeah, like
Nah.
Listen,
J Poppy,
I know
out
what's
here.
up. There's a reason why I chose to be Parks.
J
too.
Pop, yeah, exactly. When you parks, you got a lot of freedom. A lot of freedom.
not really.
Look at this face. Look at
not
this face.
really.
No, that's true. I gotta go. I gotta roll with him. I ain't too much freedom. Like I got
It's
people I gotta worry about.
After
like,
this, it's editing for the weekend. That's all I do for my
See?
weekend. I'm dedicated to this.
Look at you. Look at
Dedicated.
you. You just had
Hustle
the
and
power.
dedication.
Nah, I love Dominican Parks, and I love you, Black Parks. You guys are peas in the pod, man. The last topic that we had,
Wait,
was-
what about Cassie question?
that's what I was
that's
gonna get to.
facts.
Your
Oh,
shit.
question for him or
No.
Yeah,
your
no.
question.
Well, the last you asked one. She
no? I
asked
did
one.
not.
She's scared.
Remember you
she
said you were
skipped.
gonna
She was
bring
like,
it back to me.
Well, go ahead. I
Boom.
said her, but go ahead. Cook. We listening. I said.
Wait, hold on.
I said you for the last round when we was doing the other. It don't matter. Go ahead, Cook. You got it. What's your question?
I mean,
I'm
no.
here. I'm here for you. Don't worry. I know.
Right.
I got you.
No. Okay. My last question. Who's someone that you want to work with in the future?
Ooh.
Answer wisely. You know you got a lot of relationships out here, Nikki.
Oh yeah, but if I haven't worked with you already and you New England and you're in New England, just call me. But I want to work with Yuna.
Yuna. Who's Yuna?
Yuna, oh man, I'd have to play.
Yuna know who she is?
Facts. Nah, she's from Malaysia. She's a singer-songwriter. Few years ago, she had come up with a project. She did it with DJ Premier. Just amazing voice. Yo, you know what? Not for nothing. Actually, she's in New England, and I hope I'm not pronouncing this wrong. Nui Raza. She's from Madagascar. She's dope. She's groovy, and she can spit, but she sings very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm about to put us on. Thank you.
Word. Incredible. All right. So we have a topic. Your topic.
My topic's next.
Introduce it, please.
Okay. So my topic is on.
Oh, bet. I didn't even peep that. She got the yin and yang nails. All right, I see you.
You already know.
Oh.
Okay, so
'Cause she's
basketball
fire and
stars Donovan Mitchell and Dylan Brooks, they were both ejected after a brief altercation that took place during the Cavs and Grizzlies game. Have you seen that altercation?
I did not see the altercation.
Okay, here we go, right here.
Oh, she gonna show you. Okay.
Yeah, just quick.
Get your phone together.
Oh, okay.
Was that intentional or nah?
Hell yeah, he threw the ball intentionally.
No, did he hit him intentionally?
Okay, so the original contact in the air, that
No, like he definitely blocked his
Blocked the
layup,
shot,
or
right.
was he going for a dunk? I don't know.
A shot. You could
A
say
shot?
a shot. Yeah.
We're going
Okay.
for a layup.
Layup? Okay, yeah, he definitely. But that wasn't even the guy he hit, though. That's the thing. You noticed that, right?
Wait.
You didn't see that?
I didn't.
Show
I
it to
thought,
him
homie,
again.
I thought.
Show it to him again.
I thought. Okay, so that's a
Show-
completely different person.
Show this Libra
Oh, can you
nigga
see
one
it?
more
Yeah,
time.
I can see it.
He wasn't paying attention.
Because I thought it was the same homie that went up.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's a good view. So as we can see, Dylan rolled over.
Oh, all
to,
right. Okay.
His arm, like he fell back,
Yeah,
and his arm
he's-
went like that.
He's
So
not
Brooks
paying
rolled over
attention to his movement, like-
Spider's ankle.
and that
he
looked
fell
like
down.
momentum. Like that's.
You think it's momentum?
It started off with
J
momentum.
Poppy, why don't you start us?
All right, talk to him.
I mean,
How did you feel? Was it
obviously
intentional?
it was intentional.
It was intentional to you.
So my question was intentional, yes or no? You said it was intentional. Why? Why was it intentional?
It's intentional because like as soon as you see him drop to the floor, right? the first thing I'm noticing.
Dylan Brooks or Donovan Mitchell?
When Dylan Brooks fell to the ground,
yes,
and he's in his stomach,
yes,
you could slowly see like he's rotating, like he's rolling towards Donovan Mitchell, and he roll over to his ankle and cause like a fall to like mess up the vibe, whatever.
Tripped him,
sure. So
tried to trip him.
So to me, is like a lot of the common question that is on the news is like, is Dylan Brooks a dirty player? Considering that he so far is building that reputation, he's in that path. But I don't consider him as a dirty player. I just consider him that he just did a dirty play in this instant. But I agree with something what Stephen A. Smith said under his First Take show. Is like, dude, you were known for your defense. You've been getting smoked. Your percentage has decreased. Ooh. Focus on your game. Your teammates, Ja Morant, Triple J, everybody's doing their part.
Desmond Bain, all of them niggas.
All of them are doing their part. Do your part so that way your team could truly be a caliber for the championship, because they're only like a few games behind between the Nuggets and the fucking who else is? It's Nuggets and there's another team that's like ahead of them.
The Nuggets are number 1 in the West right now.
Yeah.
The number 2 team is
I
can't even remember.
Wait, the Grizzlies are on the West Conference?
Yeah, the Grizzlies in the Western Conference.
Vancouver. That's right.
I'm trying to pull out the roster, but yeah, to me it was a dirty play, but I don't think he's it was intentional towards dirty play, but I don't think he's a dirty player. JaTia.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
It didn't look intentional to me, but
that's what I thought too.
Yeah,
but we're women,
y'all like girls.
Yeah,
No, you
like,
gotta watch it a couple times, because until you said that, and then like him making that notion, like, oh shit.
But why would he want to hit him
like
though? You get what I'm saying?
It's
he
hard to
didn't
hit
block the
somebody's
shot, so I didn't get why he would want to like hit him intentionally.
Why didn't you feel like it was intentional, JaTia?
It was just the way he hit him. Was his head in that direction? No,
he fell down.
That's what I'm saying. It's just too. His aim gotta be impeccable. Like, that's crazy. Like,
it's hard to tell with that
swing
video.
That way and hit somebody.
You think it's hard to tell?
I don't know. You think he would intentionally hit him when he didn't even block the shot?
Yes, I do.
He's like, let me let you know something real quick. These niggas.
So real quick, in the Western Conference, is Nugget are in first, Memphis is second.
Look.
Kings are in third. Pelicans are fourth. The Clippers are fifth. Mavericks are sixth. The Golden State, Timberwolves, Suns, and then the Jazz are all top 10 teams.
Never mind.
Exactly.
All right.
I mean, he did hit him.
You gotta watch it a couple times, because on first glance, I couldn't tell.
Right.
I thought it was just a momentum
when
thing.
they played it the second time,
you
Watch
notice
it
he
again.
started
he
to
really
pick
did a
himself
whole
up,
different role.
and then
he did a whole different role. He looked in that direction first, rolled, and then did it. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was intentional.
Mitchell.
That was intentional.
One thing I like is that Mitchell said it's like I've been
shit was
cooking him
intentional,
for
bro.
so long when I was in the Western Conference.
Oh yeah,
it's
it
like
does look intentional.
I know he's
You
mad.
see that, right? It's the second time. It's the
But
second time.
you gotta watch it a couple times.
Yeah,
you
it looks
gotta
like
be
he
able
was
to catch all
like
No,
that.
you just gotta watch it from the original angle. Like, if you was watching the game, you know he did it on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
His nigga looked up. He was like, "That's Donovan. I hate Donovan." And then this nigga, yo, he pushed
Donovan
off
is
with his
his
right
assignment,
hand
though.
and went like this and went straight elbow. He didn't even go open hand. He went straight elbow.
No.
He knew he was gonna land somewhere.
But Donovan,
He didn't know it was gonna land in his balls, but he knew.
God,
He
trying to
did
get
that
him.
shit on purpose. And J Poppy, finish what you gotta say, because I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna
yeah.
cook. Go
I
ahead,
was gonna
finish what you
say
say,
is
Ken.
that Mitchell said in his interview like he's been cooking Brooks for so long.
5 years.
For 5 years in the Western
And he
Conference,
has been.
and 1 year in the Eastern. So it shows that Brooks needs to level up. And another thing too is Brooks' assignment is to guard Mitchell because he's the best defender in that team,
And he can't guard him.
and he can guard him. And that's the crazy
Don't-
part.
You're not hitting them clinics in the summer, boy.
Yo, no, he been hitting them clinics. He just can't guard the Spider. The Spider has the third most points scored in NBA
He
history.
has been involving. It's
I'm sorry.
crazy.
History.
History.
How long has his brother been playing?
5 years.
5 years.
How the fuck?
He had a 71-point game 3 weeks ago.
That's how bad it is.
71.
In the Eastern Conference.
Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, Donovan Mitchell.
Wow.
71.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like that.
He
averaged 50 in the playoffs
Oh damn.
just
What?
because.
in 2020 during COVID. When
Oh,
they bought the league
okay.
back,
The bubble.
he averaged 50.
He averaged 50 in the bubble though.
It doesn't matter.
It does because we
TJ
what it
Warren,
looks like.
TJ Warren averaged 45. You don't even hear his name.
Not anymore.
That's true.
In 3 years, you don't even know what he looks like.
Nope. Never heard his
He's
name
black.
in my life.
This nigga though, he different.
He about that.
He about
He
that.
said he go to the big three.
He is. He's got a big three.
Yeah, he does.
Jared Allen, him, Darius Garland.
Yep.
The Cavs are good.
The Cavs are amazing.
You substitute one of them niggas, put Kevin Love in, they're still good. You substitute one of them niggas, you're still good. Seti Osman,
Like
they're good.
the
Shit,
Eastern.
then I'm about to hit y'all with a question then.
So the Eastern Conference, real quick, is the Celtics, 76ers, the Bucks, the Nets, the Cavs. They're in
At
fifth.
The
5.
Nets are in the top 5.
Yes.
Wow.
And then Kyrie
Ball
Irving
up,
wants to be
gentlemen.
traded before the deadline. Which
We
is
ain't talking about that. That's a whole
But the
nother-
Heats are number 6.
Whole nother-
Knicks are 7. Hawks are 8. Pacers 9, and Wizards are 10. My Bulls are right behind them with 1 game behind.
Oh, you had to throw them whack ass.
Yes,
balls in.
I'm a Bulls fan till I
Yeah,
die.
you right. You right. So it was 100% done on purpose. Dylan Brooks is 1,000% a dirty player.
Yes.
He does this all the time.
He's building up to be a
Gary
good player.
Payton's son, who plays for the Warriors,
Yep.
when he got hurt in the playoffs last year, when he went up for the dunk, fell on his back, it was Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, it
The
was
nigga
Dylan
who
Brooks.
bridged him was Dylan Brooks. That same nigga. The nigga that my uncle, Shannon Sharp, was arguing with
There
2
we
weeks
go.
ago.
Fuck
2
around and
weeks
find
ago.
out.
The GOAT.
Nigga. Dylan Brooks.
He wanted the
It
smoke.
was Dylan Brooks.
He wanted the smoke.
He's told Dylan Brooks, you're too small to guard LeBron. He was like, fuck you. On the court, fuck you. And then Shannon stood up and said, say that to my face. Say that to my face, Dylan.
sure
No,
did.
facts.
Say that to my face,
No,
bro.
that's facts.
He didn't want to do it. And guess who stepped up for this bitch-ass light-skinned nigga?
John Morant.
This is why I hate these light-skinned niggas. John Morant was like, yo, chill, Shannon, chill, Brian. Man. He's like, nah, I ain't chilling for shit. Steven Adams came through. What did you say, Shannon? And then Shannon was like, you heard what I said. Fuck him. Come see me.
Facts. I'm
Spitting
right
all
here.
over Steven Adams. He got hurt the next game. Steven Adams he's been going for 5 games straight. They lost every single game,
He's a big enforcer.
including last night's game. They lost last night's game by like 15 points.
It's a damn shame.
He's
Tragic.
not a tough guy. He's a light-skinned Aubrey Drake Graham listener.
Oh,
I knew
come
that was
on.
coming. I knew
He's
that was
a-
coming.
Wait, but you gotta understand.
Don't
there's
diss
all
Drake.
kind of
He's a light-skinned Aubrey Graham fan who plays basketball, who acts like he's tougher than what he is. He's a bitch. There's a lot of niggas out here that are bitch made, but they're wealthy, so we let them.
But the game got
Slide.
softer, though.
It did, but not that soft where a bitch nigga can talk to you in any kind of way.
Technically,
when Desmond Bain, the nigga who's dating a tranny, is talking to the GOAT, one of the dopest
I don't
niggas.
know what that has to do.
Yeah, they're on the same team.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're on the same team.
know what his name
Desmond
is.
Bain is the nigga who is in a real relationship with a transgender woman, Sydney Star style, on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Hey, good for
when
you,
he was
man.
talking to fucking LeBron crazy last week, LeBron said, yo, you're talking way too much, nigga. You're not even hooping. Like, I'm cooking you. You're not even hooping. You're just talking shit.
Right.
And LeBron said, you know what? I ain't even going to talk no more. John Morant was like, yo, Brian, chill. He said, I'm not fucking chilling. He's not hooping. He's talking. I don't care what your record is. He's fucking talking. LeBron said, bet. After you miss this next shot, I'm going to take it down. I'm going to dunk on this little nigga. And that's exactly
After
what he
you
did.
miss this next shot, that's
He said
Nah,
those
it'd be
words.
like that in ball. I'm not
Right,
gonna lie.
right.
He
He
said,
called
"Go
it,
miss this, you
right.
bum." Bet, that's what I thought.
went right down
Key
the
up.
court. Went right
Top of
down.
the key.
Yo, that's exactly what he did. Desmond Bain shot a shot after doing all of this. LeBron caught the rebound, took it all the way down the court.
Oh, and took it all the way back.
And yeah, he done. No,
He
not
went coast to
only
coast.
not only did he dunk it,
He did that shit on purpose.
He dunked it on the nigga that was talking. He dunked it on Desmond Bain. That's the problem with
Where's
the
he at
Memphis
on the
Grizzlies.
court?
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
That's perfect, though. That's
he dunked
perfect.
on Desmond Bain and Dylan Brooks.
Damn.
That was the same exact game where Shannon Sharp got in trouble
Yes, he
for
did.
saying, "Yo, you're too small. You can't guard LeBron." It was the same exact game. Where Desmond Bain, he was like, "Yo, what the fuck, nigga? Stop talking. Like, why are you talking?" Because LeBron, he's done. He's sick of these little niggas talking. These little 22-year-olds think they good. LeBron been doing this for 20 years. He's still the face of the NBA. None of y'all are good enough to overthrow me. Why are you talking like
60
Right.
points away
forgot
of
what
breaking the
play-
record.
63.
I forgot what player did it.
63.
They were in pregame, and he was like, "Hey, yo, you played with my dad."
Yes. That was
That was a Phoenix
I'm gonna
player.
look it up.
I was like,
no,
he
Houston
was
I was like,
He was
Houston
rock-
Rockets. He said, "Yo, you
Oh.
play with
And
my
put it in perspective, right?
right? He's like, "Yeah, you remember?" Da-da-da. He's like, "Dawg, don't do that to me, bro. Don't
Why-
age me
why
like
you do
that.
that to me?
Yeah, for real. He's like, "Don't age
But
me
sure,
like
like, you
that."
had a question before I read the stats.
Shit. What was my question?
You said, but here's a question though.
You had a question for them.
I know.
Yeah.
We done
Damn.
went through a whole rant, bro.
I know.
Sorry.
So while he's looking for the information for you guys, All-Star NBA All-Star Weekend is coming real soon, and we have Giannis Antetokounmpo as a captain, and we also have LeBron James as a captain.
Why are
Jabari
we doing
Smith.
this?
Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith.
That's who it was.
Why are we doing this?
To LeBron,
Players who are captains in the All-Star game.
because it's,
What, like picking live? Like pick up?
yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, bro. I love it because it creates drama, and they're trying to be like the WWE so bad.
Which
I
is
love it.
lit.
Speak one more
I
time.
fucking
Speak
love
on
it.
it.
Yeah.
They're trying to be like the W. I love it, bro. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Nigerian nightmare who acts like he Greek, and so you got niggas like
is
my dad,
Greek.
like
Why you doing
That's
my boy
his
like that?
because it's true. Yo,
That's his nationality.
when next week, if my dad cleans out his apartment, I'll have y'all over for a Super Bowl party so you can see how he act. We'll watch the Bucks play before the Super Bowl game. My father is so Nigerian. When this nigga walk in the
How
theater,
Nigerian?
I was like, "Yo, Dad, he Nigerian. His dad Nigerian. His brother plays with him, and his other brothers on Lakers." He was like, "Why is his name spelled Antekuh? All that shit."
He was confused as
He
fuck.
was heated.
He's
he was
what?
like, he was
Nigerian?
heated.
No.
And I was like, "No, Dad. Well, he just signed a deal with WhatsApp." And then I pulled up my phone and I showed him the WhatsApp. And Giannis had on like
He
all
signed a deal with WhatsApp?
Yes.
nigga. He has a deal with WhatsApp
Brand
because his
deal.
parents, all of his family's in Nigeria. So he
In
has a custom made jacket.
Shout out to this dude's agent because
Bro.
what?
nigga.
Right.
He
That's
has
probably-
a deal with WhatsApp.
He's part of the
And on
meta.
his jacket, right?
It's meta.
His name is spelled in the Yoruba way because he's Yoruba. His
Yeah?
father's from Yoruba, where I'm
Okay.
from, and it's spelled Adetokounmpo. It's not Antetokounmpo. That's the Greek shit. His shit is Adetokounmpo.
I keep it
Right.
great.
And so my father said that shit. He was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Dad, he Nigerian, da da da." And then they showed the fucking WhatsApp commercial during the
Right.
All-Star game, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, his name is Adetokounmpo." I said, "What?" He said, "His Adetokounmpo." His father probably changed it to Ante because that's how the nouns work in Greece.
Correct.
But like he Yoruba, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." So his name is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "What the fuck?" I didn't know that, but he knew that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
and we call him the
that's-
Greek freak. That nigga Nigerian as fuck. There's no way you go from weighing 105 to 205 in like 5 months. He's like this.
He's built.
He's
him.
shredded, bro.
He's him.
And he's like, "There's no way." Beautiful wife, beautiful kids,
White.
beautiful family,
Half white.
best. Yeah, I mean, all his kids are definitely.
Why do
He was in Greece, yo.
Exactly. He like white girls. He like good.
Actually-
But he's still a nigga. Him and
I'm not sure there's
Dennis.
a
and-
liquor in me, but it's kind of strange that a lot of these famous African Americans are always like engaged or married to white.
Okay, Malcolm X, tell us more.
I know that's just an observation.
I'm not surprised.
How do y'all feel about black men dating white women?
Or black women.
I want to
dating
hear
white
from. I want to hear from Tia and
Serena.
Cassie. Go ahead.
Serena Williams is married to a white man.
I
I don't
hate
know. My
it.
kids is blackity black like me, and that's just what it be.
Would you have
But
babies with a white man?
No.
Will you have some
Why
milk
not?
in your coffee?
because one, I'm done.
You don't want no more
if I
kids.
dated, if I would have dated a white boy maybe before prior to having kids, then it could have happened. But
I love how gangster you talk, man. It excites me. Go ahead.
but yeah, it could have happened. I wouldn't have
I get
acted
it.
out.
It's the
But
hand
I'm
gestures
done.
again.
Yo.
I'm done.
sick of this.
I'm done.
You can tell she going, motherfucker, what did I tell you?
Try me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Try me. Got the nail pressed in their forehead. Damn, motherfucker.
I'm really like that. I'm
She
really
is
like
gangster.
that.
No,
But
she's a fucking thug, for real.
so I was just talking to my brother who is married to a white girl. They have 6
Wait,
children
Jerron?
together. No.
Okay.
Jerron's girlfriend's Cape Verdean, and they have a baby together. Okay, but my brothers both
Older brother.
my oldest brothers,
Gotcha.
they're both they're both with white women.
Okay.
They have children. So so not all of them. So I have like, let me see, 6 plus 3, 9.
Carried the 2.
How about
Yeah,
no?
the
That's
football
what
family. That was the football family.
I got mad nieces and nephews, and majority of them, more than half, by far, are
mixed.
all mixed children. And I promise you, step to these kids, fuck with these kids, tell them they're not black enough or white enough or whatever. I will fuck like I got them.
Respect.
So that's my fan. Like, you know what I mean? I got nothing against it. It is what it is. But for me personally, if it happened before I had kids, then it would have happened. But it was important to me that my kids,
We're black.
we're black. I wanted black children. And when I talk to people about this very topic, a lot of times I've heard like they were worried about hair texture. They didn't want their kids to go through some of the things they went through. And for me, it was just like, that's crazy.
Yes, it was.
No, that is
That's
wild.
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I stand by. I think it's fucking nuts. Like, my children know they're beautiful. Let somebody try them. Let somebody try to put that in their head that they ain't. I'm fucking them up. I'm taking the charge. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I
She
mean?
ain't coming there with
It's
her face
not.
beat.
It's not that time.
Oh, she got it on her. It's in the trunk.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
be on me. Like,
Oh,
I'm not
damn,
playing. I'm not
strap.
playing that game. So I get people's preferences, and that's fine. But what I don't like is like the down on the one. So if we're talking about this topic, and now you want to talk about what you don't like about black
Keep
women,
going,
you know what I
girl.
mean? Because that'd be the thing.
That'd
Just
be
tell
the
me
thing.
what you
I
like
think
about the women. Don't tell me
I
what you
feel
don't
the
like
same
about
way
black
as well.
women. Because like we fuck with those that fuck with us, and it is what it is. But we do notice
Bars.
that. We do notice that. We see that y'all are choosing, and I be wondering what it is. Is it goes back to the colorism thing. Is it you don't see beauty in yourself, and that's not what you don't want your kids to go through that? You want them, is it about the hair? Is it about the complexion? Like,
That was deep. That was really deep.
or is it because you don't find us soft? You don't see us as feminine because we fucking carry the world, the weight of the world, bro. Like, you never put us in a position to be
That's true.
cared
That
for,
is so true.
protected.
Girl, you hit it right on the
Yes,
nail.
and then you want me to show
Definite.
up soft? Fuck you.
It's
nigga.
true.
Like,
I respect that.
It's
Nah.
dead ass true. I feel
or
the
you
same
think
way.
we can handle more? Like, we're strong women, so you put more on us, and then you be mad that I don't show up as feminine. Well, fucking create that for me.
Right. And we're not easy to manipulate.
That too, cause
We're not.
y'all be wanting women that just fucking is gonna. Yes,
I feel
ma'am.
like, yeah, I feel the
yes,
same
sir,
way.
you, but fuck around and find out, cause I'm not going for anything. You ain't gonna treat me like whatever.
Right.
And I just feel like some of it be that we got standards that you don't want to meet. So what is it?
Right.
That
I really
part.
need them to answer.
That part
I like
right
that.
there.
Yeah.
I like that.
That part, because it's just like, you know what? You can have your preference. That's fine. You're attracted to what you're attracted to.
But I'm not turning the cheeks.
But when
so
you
can go
start
fucking
degrading black women, when you start putting us down because of this, that, and the third, well, that's when I don't respect you. You know what I mean? Because your mother's black, you're black. So
be
what
weird.
are you saying, that you hate yourself? Is that what it is? Like, it's a self-hate thing for me. I don't respect that. I don't like that. No parts in that.
or when
at
they
all.
say they don't
So-
know. Well, I just don't. I never found a black woman like.
Did you try?
Right, because I
Right.
can like, you know what I
And
mean.
you know what? It's too much work. They don't want to do too much. They
It's
don't
the
want
same.
to. They want a submissive woman or whatever, and that's fine. But you have to create that environment for us to be submissive. Like, if it's not created for us, then it's hard. You know what I mean? Especially our experiences are different than white women. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Right. I
Everyone's-
feel like they can show
to
up
each their
feminine like
own,
that
that's what I
because their
say.
experience is different, and I need you to recognize that, bro. The world has never been nice to us.
Never,
So
never,
you
never.
can't- Part of that is doing the work on yourself, going to therapy, blah blah blah. But we also need you to understand that, yo.
Yeah.
Right.
That I was gonna like read down some famous relationships.
I love it.
No, we know them. Like, it's not even necessary. We see them and their kids.
Right. And it's just
Y'all
like
need- y'all
Kanye
need
West
your own
said.
segment.
Didn't Kanye? What did Kanye said? As soon as he gets on, he gets him a white girl or something like that. It's just like
Gold digger, yeah.
it's
It's
so
cringe.
typical.
It's cringe.
It's not typical.
It's very
It's so typical.
It's
Like
cringe.
And I ain't mad
Because
at
he
it.
can't.
but,
Because he
like,
can't control a black woman.
That
His
part.
mama wouldn't allow him to like fuck up, and a black woman wouldn't allow him to fuck him. She needed him. He didn't need her.
facts.
He made her a billionaire, not the other way around.
Facts.
He made her
Bars.
relevant, not the other way around.
Facts.
He made that entire family more relevant than what they're supposed to be. Kylie is a billionaire off the strength of Kanye West fucking his sister and getting her pregnant with 2 babies that she carried, maybe really, we don't know.
whatever.
And then 2 babies that were
Facts.
carried by a
You
surrogate.
know what? Now he got a point. We seen her sister's pregnant, but what about her?
Yeah, bro. North is their only real baby. Kinda.
Yeah, all
the other 3,
surrogates.
all surrogates. Bro.
Yeah, all
we
surrogates.
and we never saw her pregnant on that show. We saw her pregnant like twice.
I love pregnancy. Like,
Oh,
because we're talking about
wait a
surrogate. I'm
minute.
sorry, but like,
Okay.
su-
Don't apologize.
when we talk about
Food
surrogates and stuff.
mixing, like,
No.
you missed the man
It
with
was
the
just
pickles
beautiful. Your
and the
body's
shit.
beautiful. The changes, feeling life grow inside you. Even the sickness, it was just like, it's part of the, like, there's a life growing inside me, bro. Like, I don't care if I'm in the hospital 3 times because I'm
Even
throwing
if you
up.
hate the nigga that did it to you.
Pregnancy was beautiful. I went through
I respect
hell.
that.
In
No,
my
I
relationships,
respect
both
that.
times.
respect
I
it
went
because-
through hell both times in my relationships. Tough times, like really just off the wall shit that I never, when you think about growing up and having a family, never thought it would go that way. But
Cheeks is gonna be. You're gonna be a superstar. You are a superstar. You're both superstars, but like you're a superstar, nigga.
thank you, love.
You're gonna
Thank
be
you.
at. You're gonna be at All Star Weekend.
I'm trying. Look, hey,
Hey,
Like,
Hold
like
up.
she light up like a
not
Hold
doing
up.
that.
She's
Relax.
I was gonna say, is she recruiting,
No.
or is she just there like just to enjoy the game?
She's recruited.
Is she in the box, or is she just
She's
in the
in the no.
right? You know what I'm saying? Is she chilling with
The new owner
owner?
of the new owner of the Phoenix Suns will be like, yeah, listen, I heard your podcast. I heard episode 297.
I love
You gotta come up to my booth.
and I will.
And then
I
we're
absolutely
lit,
love it.
nigga. We got Poland Springs sponsoring
There we
us.
go.
Her
It's
response.
gonna go crazy.
So you're covering that flight ticket, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
No,
Okay.
I'll never ask because it's expected, and that's what I'm talking about. Them standards. You gotta
Oh, is that
know.
is that the next?
Oh, look.
See, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? And this is why I'm a firm believer in you gotta dance if you're going out to party. And this is how I'm gonna segue it. Back in our time, the dance was the game. Alright. You dance, she's feeling you, she's gonna throw it back a different way. When she look back and she ain't like, ha ha, no. You're in a good standing. Right? You're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so before I could get into any communication, that was the nonverbal communication. Be like, shit, maybe I should buy her a drink. Hey, yo, you
Right,
Would you-
right. Because y'all did the dance already. You already got right.
can't do that now.
No. So what is it now? Like,
I need to ask y'all.
oh, okay.
What is it now? Like, it can't just be like the good song is on and y'all all in the middle. That's
Right.
just,
You know what's crazy? My perspective always be different now because I've done the regular relationships. I have 2 children with and from 2 different relationships too. Like I've done regular relationships, and then I've also done like, you know, the dating for help thing. Like, you know what I mean? Someone is older, well off, can provide certain things, and I mean just handing things. Like, you're my girl. I believe a man's supposed to take care of it. Got it. And it's really hard to go back to, you know, struggle love. You know what I mean? Struggle love.
Struggle love.
Struggle love. I love struggle love. Struggle love is so pure. Like, you know what I
I'm
mean? If
talking
you,
about
y'all ain't got
that
shit.
struggle
Y'all both
love.
ain't got shit. Y'all just love each other. Like, but it's hard. So with dating now, I'm like, like,
you're jaded.
you know,
Okay.
because I still get those like I just got, no lie, this week someone asked me, would you be willing to like travel with me to Cancun or maybe like Puerto Rico or something? Like sometime this year I'm taking these 2 trips and I want you to come with me. And I'm like, dang, I would. I really like that. Like, I know I got kids and all, but like, of course I'd like that. All expenses paid, free. Like, that's flued out. Sure. Like, you know what I mean? But then I'm like,
But will you feel obligated to do something? Like,
honestly, this particular person, they've known me and they've made it very, very clear. He thinks I'm hot as shit. He tells me every chance he get. He is like what do you call it? Like a huge supporter of my OF. But we've been friends for years, so he's always made it known. So I like, even if I'm not attracted to him, that's my homie. He rocks with me. He knows I have kids, responsibilities. He respects everything I do and never judges me. So like, if he took me there and he already made it clear, like, we're gonna get double beds or separate, whatever you want. Like, I want you to be comfortable, but he knows I'm fun. He knows we're gonna have a good time. He knows I respect. The respect is mutual. So he's not even going. He's not the type to put that obligation or be like, I flew you out, so what you gonna do? But he's hoping, and I know that he's hoping because he's already made it clear. So I know that. So it would be.
Thank you. Get out of my head, bro.
Yeah, okay. Like,
he would be delighted if I went there and I was like, you know what? Here it is. Yep. Here I am.
I knew it.
But if I didn't do that, he'd completely be okay with that because I'm not the type to be like, get away from me. Like, we're just gonna have a good time. We'll drink. We'll eat. We'll have fun. We'll make memories. If I don't give him that, he's still gonna be respectful. Not everybody's like that, so it's important. Like,
no, that's true.
Not everybody's like that.
It's only because I have that like I already know him.
That.
You know what I mean? If it was someone random,
I
wouldn't be able to even take that off. I wouldn't even be able to.
So this relationship with this person, right? How long is it? How deep is it? Is it like a 2 years? Is it 1 year? Like, how long have you known this person? I'm just curious.
It's crazy because we've only this particular person we've only met one time in person, like in a nighttime environment in a club. We met one time in person. We exchanged information. I swear to God, we've exchanged like. So we exchanged communication then, like phone numbers, whatever. And then he ended up adding me on Snap.
Yeah.
I don't even use Snap anymore. So from Snap, he moved on to Instagram, follows me on there. So he's like checked in. Like every time something's going on in my life, he's commenting. He's just fully aware. Like, and this is somebody that we've only met one time in person, and we're always like, we gotta go out to eat. We gotta go out to lunch.
Right.
Cool as fuck. I've only seen him one time in person, and this is like, how long I've been. Honestly, I haven't even stepped in a club like that in 3 years. So this is going back like 5 years. Maybe we've been friends.
5 years.
But just has been supportive. So I believe so this is what I mean when we talk about men and y'all not want to be friends. I believe there are some men that like, they're cool with being friends. Are they hoping it turns into more? Sure, but like, don't make it weird. And I love that he doesn't. I know that he would be cool if nothing happened.
Right.
Taking notes. Mental notes, guys. That's some really good insight. Really good insight.
Just regular shit. Over here.
Cause I kind of did the same thing on my Florida trip too.
Yeah, like you was cool.
Huh?
You was cool. What happened? Like you invited somebody
fill
else.
us in. Dead ass. Fill us in, bro.
Yeah, like what happened?
Because I heard her
took a
saying
trip
like,
with a young lady friend.
Cool. I'm like, no, it was not he. It was a she.
No. I mean, my bad. I said that
what
wrong.
I heard. I was like, he's cool.
Played it cool.
Wait,
yeah, I'm saying you played it cool. Like you invited somebody that you're just cool with.
No, man. I love my wings, all right? Like, I love my flats.
No. So come on, tell me for real. Like, you invited
said,
somebody
never
that...
eat drums, nigga.
I never.
You made that game for him for the rest of his life.
I was done.
Damn.
I was done.
Damn, Shurelive.
Nah,
come on, spill it. No. So it was a friend, right? Yeah.
But before my trip to Florida, I have asked 3 individuals that same offer, all expense paid, nothing out of their pocket. Flights, room, whatever, and most were intrigued. Like everything what you were saying, that was them.
Mm-hmm.
But also the same result was them too. And I was just wondering if it was just like, was just being too like forward of the offer, or should I just been more like, you know what, let me be a little bit more laid back and just like another opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like taking notes, because I'm like, okay, so it kind of makes sense now of why they said no at the time that they did. So
just not knowing what the expectation was, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, if it's a short relationship and you don't know them that well, then
no, I know one for like 10 years. Like all of them are like 5 year plus.
Okay.
And I was offering the same thing.
And that's the thing. Like, would you want to be in a hotel with somebody that you weren't really rocking with like that for a couple of days? That's tough. Especially if you don't know what the expectation is. If you hit them up and was like, if they were whores, whatever the case is, I shouldn't say that.
You can say that. That's fine. There are whores.
We don't slut shame.
No, and
fuck
I'm
with
not
you. I'm
shaming.
just kidding. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Shurelive, before
I
you
was
come
about
back.
to swing on this
I'm not.
nigga.
I am
I
not
was
slut
with
shaming
you.
when I say this, because right, some women walk in
Sure,
it
like, I was with
proudly,
you
and I
before you
respect
took it
that.
back.
Some
I
women
respect
are
that.
We don't slut
whores.
shame.
Right, whores, straight up, respect it. Like you do it, get it how you live. I
Look
am
at
not
Amber
judging
Rose,
at
man.
all.
Shout out to her.
She used to be a whore, now she wants to be single for the rest of her life, which is also a lie. She'll have a boyfriend in 3 months, but we're interrupting JaTia. Keep going.
Wait, I lost
Keep
it.
going.
I lost the thought.
Keep going.
I lost the thought.
You'll find it.
I will.
You'll find
So
it.
yeah. So some women are like that. So if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were to put it out there, like, listen, I'm gonna hand you, I'm gonna pay for this, I'm gonna pay for the flight, and then I'm gonna hand you a couple $100, $1,000, couple G's, whatever it is, whatever your budget is. This is what I expect. Some women are absolutely cool with that and would have been like, I bet, like, I'm gonna make some money on this. Cool, like, you know what I mean. So it just depends how forward you want to be and what your expectation is.
Right? What's that rapper's
You know what I mean?
name? What's her name?
Lotto?
No.
Ice Spice?
No.
Is she good?
All right, now,
I said rapper. I didn't say hip hop artist.
City Girls?
I like that.
Damn. No.
Young Mia?
Bukihana? No, not Bukihana.
Whoa.
Sukiana.
Sukihana.
Sukiana.
Thank you. Her, because you know what I'm about to say. Because her sentiment was the actual opposite. She's like, nah, if that nigga flying you out, you better be prepared to suck a dick. I said,
Oh, she did say that.
I said, oh, she about to have controversy in her motherfucking DMs.
But she's also like 21 years old.
Sukiana?
Her whole body's
She don't
fake
seem like
too.
that.
Her
Ah.
whole entire-
That got nothing to do with that, right? Yeah.
We don't body shame.
However, it was just
I'm
hysterical.
not body shaming. I'm just saying I feel like that plays in her
Here's my
personality.
part.
But I
If
get
it's
it.
something that you ultimately are gonna have to take out, are you body shaming?
No.
There would have to be a body there to be shaming on, right?
I'm not. To me, I'm not.
She doesn't give a
okay.
fuck.
Right? She's like,
It is what it is.
She doesn't give a
Y'all
fuck.
can
It's not body shaming.
Yo, she's
Like-
so unfazed. She's like, yeah.
But
Cassie's
But
like,
what's
I'm
that
all
sentiment?
natural.
Like being flued out. Is there an
She said, "I'm naturally
underlying thing, or it does? You think
No
it depends
help.
on the people and the
Let's
circumstance?
go, Cassie K. Follow her.
Yeah, on
So-
all the things.
I would say to gentlemen, don't make any expectations, right?
Yo, because you could really be missing out on a good ass time, and then because there's no expectations and
You
she's
sure
comfortable
did.
with you and she realized you're
She might
chill,
throw it on you.
she might just want to do that.
The trip was included. The room. The
Did
heat
she go?
scheme.
Did she go?
Well, the third one did. The first two said no. The
I
So
would
third
you,
hate-
you
First
offered
of all,
it to 3 women.
I would
and
hate to be the
third
third
I
one-
went down a list. Yes, there was a list.
And the third one accepted.
Accepted it.
Did you go off the top ropes?
Huh?
Did you hit her with the 5-star frog splash?
I'm not gonna go into detail like
Listen, you don't have to go into detail. I asked you a very simple question. Did you hit her with the 5-star frog
that.
splash?
I know what you mean, but I'm not gonna like say yes.
Nigga,
Come on, bruh.
were you RVD and did you go off the top ropes and hit her with the 5-star? It's time for the 5-star frog splash.
All I got
Rap, bam, damn,
It
and then
was
you.
the posters.
My bad, I'm fucking up the posters and shit.
Wait, we gotta leave it like it is now.
Did you go off the
Poster
top
went
ropes?
down.
Yes or no? Did you not go off the top ropes? It was just a regular trip.
It was
Y'all met in the
it was an
lobby and then
amazing-
like
it
went
was
for
an
a walk
amazing
like a
trip.
gentleman.
It was an amazing trip.
This nigga went off the top ropes.
All right,
I don't
all
like
right.
playing these games with niggas, man. It's 2023.
Dude, I'm being respectful because you know
You didn't say her name.
Right, no one knows.
We don't know her.
But she might
listens
be
to
a
the
listener.
pod, so I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
put
Is
her
she
on blast.
watching?
She might be.
I'm not trying to disrespect you or your vagina, ma'am.
Oh shit.
That's your vagina.
If you allowed my friend to go off the top ropes on you,
Comment below.
Look,
Thank you.
look.
Are you like diving in?
Just like me and my colleagues say, yo, if a woman feels comfortable
Really?
enough to
Red
let
Lewis,
you,
nigga.
you'll never shame her.
Right.
She was generous. You don't never shame the woman for being
Good
generous.
for
No.
you.
That's goofy. That's goofy as hell.
That's
Good
facts.
for
That's goofy
you.
as hell.
There's
She was
no,
amazing.
there's no
But
shame,
it was-
and I appreciate J. Poppy for protecting you. He don't got to though, because we're not trying to shame you. We're trying to lift him up. We're trying to lift
I'm already
you
lifted. I have high.
up. Okay, John Legend.
All right.
Let's
Get
get
out of my
lit.
head.
Hey. Go ahead. done. He already lifted.
I'm already lifted. But
I'm
yeah,
about to say, let's get
but the trip
it
had the room, the food, the Miami heat game.
All of that.
All of that was paid off.
Wait, hold up. You brought her to the game too?
Yeah, I got pictures and everything.
He's like, wait,
Oh my God!
And he trying to be mad at me for asking if
see this. So
You
what
hit
I'm,
him
what
with
I'm
the
getting.
vodka.
Listen,
what
no,
getting-
I'm sorry.
What
But
I'm
we
getting.
had
I'm
a good
sorry. I'm
time.
gonna be real biased. If I'm taking you to the game, you gotta have dinner at least one of them days. Like,
No,
you
we
gotta
had dinner
cover.
multiple
First
times. It was
off,
a great trip. It was a
there
great
needs
trip.
to be the fear that you might have a child because we're having unprotected sex. There's
Wait.
got to be the fear of that. At least for 10 minutes. But
You're
For
bugging.
10 minutes.
I said
Unprotected.
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 Fuck no.
All of that,
Bugging.
I fly you out, good steak dinner, hotel room, you're good. You see, you get to go to the motherfucking jacuzzi and all that.
See, this is why I believe in dating. Like it gotta date what you date,
Listen,
bro.
If my
If
ugly,
you don't normally do that, don't go doing that for a random girl you ain't
First
already
off-
with.
No, that's
like,
facts.
like if you ain't, if you
I
can't
would
live
never
like that
do
every
that
day,
for a random. I would never do that for a random.
so you're
girl.
doing that with somebody that's already having unprotected sex with you, because then it's special, right? That's what I'm getting.
First off,
Ooh.
Not somebody you ain't
I
already.
need you to relax.
Okay, I'm gonna relax.
Because
you're
you're.
gonna say first off, fuck your bitch.
West side, we ride, we ride again. You
claim to be a killer, but I fucked your wife.
Tupac, hey, R.I.P. Tupac.
Yeah, rest in peace to my nigga Tupac Shakur. You doing a lot.
All right,
And I don't
all
like
right.
it. I don't like how
Bring it down.
you doing.
Bring it down.
Like-
She got questions.
No,
I do.
no. And
She
you
wants to know.
And clearly you co-signed some of them questions.
For sure.
Clearly. So Cassie K and JaTia T.
Oh, snap.
We're just gonna call you JaTia T, even though your
I
last
don't like
name.
that one.
I call her
Cheeks.
triple T.
Nah,
Talk
I'm
to Tia.
gonna call her double cheeks.
Wow.
So they wanna sit there and boom. No, sir. So they wanna ask questions. Listen. If you gotta ask me those kind of monkey ass questions about what we are and where we at and what we doing and put rules
We
on.
there already.
If I offer you a flight and you take it, guess what?
We go together.
Real bad.
We there.
If we're there for 3 days, the whole 3 days, you are mine and I am yours. And we're together.
Obligation.
If
Even if
it's
you
for a
wasn't
week,
doing that before.
1,000%. You know
Okay.
what? This is the most gangster shit that Colin Kaepernick does not get credit for.
Oh.
And I'm going to shout him out. And I know a lot of people never heard this story before, but I'm going to tell it for Colin Kaepernick on the behalf of the rest of you ignorant ass niggas.
Oh.
Once upon a time, Colin Kaepernick was the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers back in 2015. And once upon a time, he was hotter than fish grease. And everybody wanted a piece of this nigga. Nike, Reebok, Puma, bitches, porn stars,
Right, this is
whores.
true.
And there was one porn star in particular that was like, oh my God, Colin, you're so like, I just want to come see you. Like, what can I do? And without naming this porn star, her name was Tiana Trump.
I fucking
And
can't.
she
Stick
wanted-
with him.
Whoa. Technically, that's her moniker.
That's her
Don't
moniker.
know her real name.
Without naming this porn star, her name was Tiana Trump, and she said that she wanted to fly out because she wanted to fuck Colin. She wanted to fuck his brains out. End quote. Her words. And he said, "Well, this is the same nigga that was like, you know, there's a lot of police brutality out here, and these pigs is doing whatever." Same nigga, same serious nigga, right? Same fake light skinned Malcolm X ass nigga. He said,
So the froze
if you want to come see me, prove that you want to see me for me and not for the money, and pay for your own ticket and fly to Miami.
Did she do it?
She did it. And he beat.
the brakes.
Instantly makes him, it instantly elevates him up there with Malcolm X because he would have did the same.
Yo,
I'm
you're
done.
dumb.
I'm done.
You're dumb. I
I
can't.
can't
Let's
with
get on
him.
the podcast right now, man.
I
Like,
cannot.
after listening to this craziness from our guy Wole,
Instantly.
we got to give
Instantly.
a special shout
She
out
did it.
to our guest DJ Shurelive for coming through.
Producer. AV engineer extraordinaire, Haitian. It's not part of his title, but we're gonna throw it in there. Bringer of people, eater of meat pies. My nigga, my brother, for 13 years. Apparently him and Josh known each other for 20, just 25. The way that they treat each other.
Yeah.
They went to the Boys and Girls Club together, learned how to swim.
Actually, it was a Euro program that we kind of encountered.
Of course,
Learning.
bro.
Okay, so this is a fun fact.
Seekers.
Before we close the show,
Fun
this is a
fact.
fun fact about us. We till this day don't know the origin story of our like how we met.
I feel like that's cap, big cap, and I'm calling
Sure
big
line.
cap.
So
on
all
it.
right. So I'll bring some clarifications to it, right? So this is
Yeah.
what happened. Like you said, there was a it's still running, right?
It's still running.
Okay, all right. So there's this program. If you're, it's fresh out of high school.
18 from the age
Say
of
less.
18 to
All right.
24.
There's a program out here for cats who are fresh out of high school, who college. The first year you're not sure if you
Is
want to
it
go to
Europe?
college. It's Europe.
It's
Yeah.
So-
Shout out to Europe. We can shout out to Europe. I don't got no beef with them.
So I actually went down
No, I feel
to
that.
DJ an event that Europe was having,
Because of
right?
his sister.
Because my sister was in it. Get down there, boom, boom, do the gig. See homie walk by, and I'm like,
Homie is J Poppy, y'all.
Poppy
people
Wonder.
pass, people going passing, Yeah. Fuck, I swear I know this motherfucker.
Yep.
All right, continue having conversations. And then stop. All right, bro, where do I know you from?
Exactly.
Like, it's exactly how it happened. Where the fuck do I
Exactly.
know you from? And from there, it just became conversation, and I became the homie. You know what I mean? So we met.
Where
there.
did he tell you you knew him from?
I don't know.
We couldn't figure it out from that point. Like, I don't know if
But
we
you
worked
knew
a-
each other.
I don't know if we worked a job before together or the case. Like, we just
Did
we
you work
knew
at
we were
Burger
in the
King by any
same.
chance?
No.
Yeah,
But that's how I
then
felt
that's
when
not it.
when you walked in the room. I was like, yo, where I know this nigga from?
He
I
got
know
one of
this
those
nigga.
faces.
Nah,
No, it's his
'cause I
energy.
Really know, I
it's
really
his vibe.
like.
It's like
I know.
You definitely. You was at Rick when we was at Rick.
Nah, I wasn't at Rick.
You was at
I went
Rick.
to Rick one time, and that was the worst day of my life.
Not the worst day.
maybe he
Oh
was
my
up
God.
Never
I'm about to
mind.
get into
Smile
it.
on your face.
One time only.
Never mind.
So till this day, we don't know how we truly met, but like he said, at that moment,
Once you knew your kindred spirits, you just you know what I mean?
we
Assimilation happens. You know what I mean?
linked, and then my roommate and his roommate did the podcast, and then we hanged out, and then that's how
almond
was
butter.
meant. It was
Almond
really
butter meets
destined.
peanut butter, and the rest is history, nigga.
Wow.
Watch out how you spread that shit on
J
bread.
Poppy.
It's that real peanut butter. That's what it is.
Watch how you spread it. Watch how you spread it on your bread, nigga. That's just crazy.
Not spread it.
Hey, but like,
Wow.
Yo.
shout out to our guest DJ Shurelive. Yo, I appreciate you, bro.
No, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for
13
having me.
years.
This
This
is
is lit, right?
In the running, Queens. Sign off, man.
Cassie, where they could find you at?
Where they can find me at? Well, my IG is Cassie.Howa_.
And she's curving niggas every fucking 3 minutes.
Ghosted
Don't
him.
be a creep.
Yeah, I don't do the creeps. Definitely not.
If
Stay
you go
away.
to the DM, be smart with your moves. Don't be a creep.
Right. I'm actually
You're so cute. You're like, I'm actually.
Wait, you take?
So I do
You call
this,
for it?
but I don't.
You
Am I-
taking?
No, I'm not taken.
Oh.
But
Aw,
what
snap.
I'm looking for in my life right now is, not what most people are looking for.
What are you
So
looking for?
I'm looking to settle down and find my
True
soulmate,
love.
twin
Want to settle
flame.
down.
I heard you said it.
I need my
Wait,
soulmate.
about that.
Hold on, you
Real
want
love.
to settle down?
That's what I want. But
Look, hold on. You just questioned
it's hot
yourself
out
when you
here in
said
Rhode
that.
Island.
That's what I want.
It's
Baby.
hot out here.
Baby.
It's
Rhode
cold
Island
right
is
now.
tough for a young single black woman. So
Who's melanated and got good eyebrows.
Kids or no kids?
Mm.
Wears good
No
onesies.
kids.
No kids?
No kids.
He's doing
Love
all of
She's
that.
like, look, she on the market, y'all. Stop playing.
He did all that
nah,
research.
I'm
for
not
him.
looking, but
He did all
I
that
want
research
to
for
align
him.
with my soulmate. I want it to
Friendly.
happen. Yes, I'm not looking. I'm focused on myself right now.
But
But
if he come around, he's swanging.
he gotta be. It gotta be right. But
And blessed.
Right, huh?
yeah, that's
Not
me.
Not white.
What's good, JaTia?
Yes.
Where they
So
can
I'm on
find you at?
Instagram. My full government. I gotta change that. JaTia Rollins. JaTiaRollins.
No,
What's
that's
up?
a car.
Brother.
I was gonna say,
No, but I get that all the time. Yep. So, all my links are there. If you need your house clean, I'm doing that too.
Yes.
Okay.
That's been going
Hustle.
great. So go
Hard.
ahead, book me.
Hustle.
hard.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
it.
You know where to find me.
Don't
Yo,
get fed.
you got to change it to talk to Tia. If
Right.
anything, it has to be talk to Tia.
It's crazy because I feel like that was one of the things I manifested. I wanted to do podcasts and all that. I wanted to have the Talk to Tia segment, and that just happened.
You
so I'm here.
you cooked that shit.
Yeah.
Whipping
Thank
it,
you.
whipping it.
Thank you.
All right.
Love it.
Mr. Wole, where they can find you at?
Water stand up, nigga. Twitter, IG, end of story.
And when is your
Late-
next stand-up? February 9th?
February. Look at you knowing my date.
Listen, that's
See?
Dominican Parks.
He's Dominican Parks, but he's also my soulmate. You feel me? That's my nigga. That's
This
my
is
brother.
so sweet.
Real.
I love it.
February 9th, I'm back at the home stage, nigga.
Let's go.
My mom will be in the building, so I'm making more inappropriate butt jokes.
Yo!
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Wait, hold up.
cried.
Having your mom as a
Yo.
guest in the audience prompts you to want to
I
do
made
butt
I
jokes?
made salad toss jokes. I had to.
That shit was
I had
so
to.
Gotta make
How
her
did she
comfortable.
feel? No, I need to. What
She
was her
loved
reaction?
it. Her and my auntie, they was like, "You crazy boy."
Yo!
So are they laughing at the jokes or are they laughing at the
No,
fact that
they
you're crazy?
said you crazy.
Think
Yo.
about it. Them women
That
live
was
their
their
lives.
exact words.
Them women live
They
their lives.
left before I got a chance to be like, "Yo, how'd I do?" The following day, I went to my mom's house and she was like, "Boy, you so good. You talented, but you crazy."
I
And
love
I was
that.
like, "Love it, Mom."
I gotta see it stand up.
Yes, nigga. Next Thursday, I'm back on the biggest stage for stand up in Rhode Island.
Let's go.
Wait. If we pull up, you're not gonna roast us.
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
gonna
no.
leave y'all niggas alone. I just pull up so I can
Okay.
get them. I can get them numbers.
You
Got
ain't
it.
get that in the
Got
pinky
it.
promise.
Right.
You ain't get that in the
He
pinky
said
promise.
it, but we'll see what happens.
No,
He throwing it up.
Yo,
Don't-
as a witness, he has not yet roasted
I'll
anybody he's
never.
supposed to.
I only roast the motherfuckers who sit up front. Just don't sit up front. You fine.
I was up
You
front.
good.
Everybody
I didn't get
take the
roasted.
back seats.
You're my brother.
Take
I'm
the
not
back
roasting my
seats.
brother. You know what I'm saying? I roast white people because it brings. I feel like
Brings joy.
number
Brings
one.
joy to your heart.
Number one, the ancestors, they channel me. Right before I go on stage.
Yo.
That's number one. Number two, when I'm
Yo,
done,
shut
I
the
just
front
felt
door.
like I did community service. Like there's so much. But anyway, February 9th, Comedy Connection, $10. Show starts at 7:30. 7:30. Doors open at 7. Pull the fuck up. I'm gonna fuck it up. I am
Let's
going to
go.
fuck it up. And the more people that show up for this show, the later I go in the show. So if you pull up and I only got like 5 people there, I probably go at the beginning. But if 15 people show up, I'm going right before the last nigga. And I'm just as talented, if not more talented than the last nigga.
That's what
so I
happened last
need
time, too.
Talk that
our
shit.
people to show
Talk that
the
talk.
fuck up. Because if you show up, I get more time and I'm just going to fuck it up. I black out when I'm on that stage, dog, because I know I'm supposed to be there. And the owners love me. So,
Let's
yes, next Thursday, February 9th, 7 o'clock, doors open. Tickets are $10. I will put the link in my Instagram, Water Stand Up, in fucking 10 hours when I wake up tomorrow. You don't have to buy the tickets, but you can show up tomorrow before 7:30 and go to the show. It's going to be crazy. And then, yeah, that's all I got.
Mr. Shurelive, before I close. Shurelive, where they can find you at?
You can find me at DJ Shurelive. You can find my company at Live It Live.
Live it live.
Honestly, man, I appreciate y'all for having
We
me on
appreciate
here.
you, King.
First
Thank you,
off,
man.
I'm proud of y'all. 279. This is
200,
279.
260,
7.
to what?
297.
297, yeah.
Wait, so y'all 3 away from breaking 300?
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
I didn't want to do it, but I will. This is the podcast 8-year anniversary tomorrow.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
And literally 38 minutes it'll be 8 years since I started this podcast, and I just want to thank each and every one of y'all, the crew, for jumping on. I know 2 of y'all are super new. Josh been with me since the spring, But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You even engineered an episode. You know, when the dogs is out. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, we gonna show.
You guys, what you mean? I love.
Like, you gonna bark? You gotta bark, dog. You like.
He did little dogs. He did little dogs, right?
Whose Jack Terrier is this?
So now, I knew this ain't shit nigga was gonna try to play me. How you gonna bark so low? And then I bark harder. Who's Jack Terriers on steroids? This is why I don't trust these Haitian niggas. I don't trust them. His beard ain't even cleaned up. But you know what? We're not gonna do it. No. You don't get to say shit. J Poppy, sign the fuck off before I swing.
It's your boy J Poppy. Follow me on the Pregame Podcast _41 Pod Squad. We appreciate all the love and support that you've been seeing us. To clarify, we record on a Friday. We post our shit on Sundays and Mondays. We post short clips on IG and YouTube. So make sure you're following on the Pregame Podcast 401 so you can watch those short clips.
Yes.
And the full episode are released on Wednesday. Throwback Thursday videos on Thursday, hence Throwback Thursday. So you have heard us, you love us, you want to be us, but guess what? Ooh, you're unique, and we are one of one. So with that being said, please be sure again to follow us, like, share, subscribe, listen, share with your family, share with your mama, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, and your sister, and tell them that we love them, they love you too. I'm J Poppy, your mother-in-law, favorite son-in-law, and I say good night, peace. Bye.
See ya.
What's going on, my people? This is Wole from the Pregame Podcast. We appreciate your support. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to us on Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, and wherever you listen to podcasts. We love y'all. And until next time, peace.